Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me.
Oh, fuck yeah, there's a fossil
All
in
right,
my
so
trunk. Let's use that.
ka-chow.
Just a video
Excuse me.
shrink magic
Okay,
exists,
so
right?
we
That's
are
easy.
picking
That's
up
wizard things.
in the middle of this fight from last week. They're still after the oozes. Um, there's really not a whole lot to say outside of it. You can hear me? Oh, excellent. Also, congrats to Payne and Xavier on first. I'm not sure how you guys managed that, but that is impressive. Um, all right. So let's teamwork. Yeah. So let's jump over to the group here. Boop. There we go. All right. Okay. Hello, everybody.
Howdy, howdy.
Yellow.
Oh, hi.
It was. It was tech. Okay, so last week we had some pretty good role play right at the beginning. Oh, actually, so there are a couple things I wanted to let the group know. So one, I'm gonna switch. I know we were doing milestone, but I think with the way that we're playing, XP makes more sense. So Xavier helped me. He went in and set XP up for you guys, so you can see actually what level you're at, where your XP is at, and all of that. Everybody, well, that's not true. Aegis and Marcus, you two have already leveled. The other three you can level after this encounter. Because obviously it would change things up. But that's including assuming everybody survives the ooze.
We'll be fine. We got hot garbage.
You get hot garbage. It's fine. But so just in case you notice that changed, that's why. Also, the typical stuff. Make sure you're tracking stuff in your character sheets. Make sure that if we're doing comments, it's in chat. And yeah. Do we have any questions or comments or anything along those lines? Clarifications?
Welcome back, Lucy.
Hi, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So does Kira still have my phone, or did she like leave that back? Okay.
She still has your phone.
Okay. Now,
It's in my inventory.
Another question. Can I quickly go refill my glass because I was catching up with an old friend?
Oh yeah, you got time.
Lost
Yeah.
track of time.
Go ahead, you got time. You watched the VOD, right?
I did, yes.
Oh yeah, you're good. You know what I'm about to talk about, so. So last week, Marcus, we started out by finding. You okay?
Lucy stood up for beige pants. Dude, I thought he was fucking naked from the waist down for like 2 seconds. I swear to God. I about had a fucking stroke. Did you see that?
Y'all alright over there?
What I wouldn't give to know.
I want to be a fly on the wall so bad.
Please share with the class. Please.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Fucking Lucy said, "I'll be right back. I'm getting a drink," and stood up. You guys, he's wearing very light beige pants, and for like 2 seconds, I straight up thought he was fucking naked from the waist down.
He said,
"Oh, he went to college and just picked up some exhibitionist vibes." That was.
But he didn't queue up when he went. Oh my god! And that was what got me.
Was it legitimately? I swear to God, I was like, "What the fuck?"
I was like, "Are you okay?" Okay. Anyway, now that I laugh,
I'm glad I was wrong, but I was like looking for pockets. I was like, "Please be a pocket. Please be a pocket."
I just laugh cried. That's the first time I've done that on stream, I think. Okay. That was ridiculous. You caught me off guard with that. Yeah, I know, the heart emoji's terrible. Okay, so, just for the record, Lucy's not naked from the waist down. At least he wasn't when he stood up.
Oh, look at him Donald ducking up. Your pants.
What's wrong?
We thought you were naked from the waist down.
Story.
Oh, because the bitch. Okay, fair enough.
Wow.
No, they were pants. Don't worry.
You straight up killed Kevin.
I thought I was dead.
Yeah. He was dead, and then he explained his reaction that got everybody else to laugh, which killed me.
You have not missed anything, Lucy. We have not gotten past me saying okay.
But you have to watch the VOD later.
Yeah, you do.
You absolutely need to.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
So last week, you guys started out with the Golden Commander came to visit everybody and asked, "Oh, can you collect the whole group?" And then everybody realized Marcus was gone, and so was Bonkin actually. Bonkin left a note saying "gone training," but nobody really knew where Marcus was at until Kira figured out she could track him with GPS. The Golden Commander, she let them know that Marcus intended on leaving Alpha League, and I'm not sure if it was surprising to the group or not, but she was also fully in support of you guys creating your own group. So much conversation was had. There is a highlight for those interested of the conversation itself from last week that it should be available on my channel. But ultimately what happened was Marcus went out and purchased, he knew what he was doing regardless, he went out and purchased Space to Live, and eventually everybody kind of got on board, except we don't know if Bonkin's going to go with them because he was gone training. As you guys were hanging out, a call came in for Oozes, which nobody wanted to do except Kira, and looking at the map you can kind of figure out what you guys went to do. So honestly, you guys have done really well with this, taking these Oozes out, even though a couple of them are pretty nasty. And we're going to pick up at the top of the round with Kira. Oh no, thank you for clipping that pain. Yeah, so Kira, it is your turn.
Kira, who is still very, very happy to be here. You know, this is probably the first descent into insanity. Okay, forgot that I was first. Did not think this through well enough. I don't particularly want to hit the ooze with, or the cube with my weapons. It just seems like a bad idea. Looking at it and in it, is there anything metal that's visible inside the cube?
Metal, hold on one second, I can actually answer that. Yes.
Wonderful. Then we are going to, gonna heat metal inside the cube, because somebody gave me that horrible idea yesterday. See if I can light some pants on fire.
Okay. Yeah, so you can see that there is, there's actually 2 keys inside of the cube. So, go ahead and heat metal.
Oh, it didn't type what the thing is. It's going to need a save Constitution.
Constitution, okay. Ooh. Against
Good
the
luck
12.
trying to drop the key. No, the 12 is damage. The save is...
It doesn't matter. I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
So
Ooh,
it doesn't
love that.
save. It does not save, so the 12 is the damage. Okay.
Yep, and that's going to be... I'm gonna add a thing for concentrating,
Thank you.
and also for warding bonds, since I apparently forget. But I'm gonna do that afterwards. Min is going to... I'm going to say in Elven to Min, not the big one, Min. Get the little one. And Min's going to, like, push past Marcus and, not shove him into the cube and attack the definitely not a Grimer.
Okay.
Oh, not well. Definitely not well.
Well, hold on one second, because there's going to be a tiny little weird fist that's going to punch out of the side of the cube to try to hit
yep.
Min.
Yep, wasn't thinking.
It's only a 10. Okay. So attacking the darker one,
Yeah, misses horribly.
Yeah. Actually, no, that hits.
What? A 7 to hit?
Yep, the 7 hits. However,
Okay. No, don't
That's
split
the
it.
one?
What'd you say?
7 was for the little one? Or the
Yeah,
big
for the
boy?
little one, for the
Yeah.
Grimer. Yep.
Okay, well, 11 force damage. Please don't split it, I will
Force
cry.
damage? Okay.
Yep.
No, so what is going to happen, though, is that Min is going to take 4 acid damage.
Okay, but Kira reacts to that.
Okay. And, okay, anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna let this thing take an attack of op on Min too. Is Min's going to go back to, or is going to go around it? Never mind. This thing's gonna get an attack of op.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and it will too. Hold on one second. Weird
'Cause this
tiny
way
little
it can-
fist comes out to try to hit Min.
Yep, because that way Min can cover Marcus.
Darn it with this thing. Why does it do this? Sorry, one second. Okay. That's a 17 to hit, so Min is gonna take.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be. Oh, it's actually not that bad. So it is gonna be 4 bludgeoning damage and then 1 psychic damage.
Okay, so down to 2 then, or down to 3? Because
It'll be down to
it's
3 because it can't be
separate.
less than 1. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we take 3, and
Okay.
that's it.
That's it. All right. Marcus.
All right. Marcus seeing Min, whom he just saved from the bowels of the slime beast, jump around and get hit by these slime beasts, is,
I cover you.
I guess. I didn't really need cover, but okay. So Marcus is going to, with the radiant blade, he's gonna start swinging at the cube-shaped bitch.
Okay.
This thing seems pretty fucking well intact, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. At the moment, it does.
What about the little, definitely not Grimer next to me?
He's, well, it looks a little worse off than it did a second ago, but it's still pretty well put together at the moment.
Okay. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go after the little guy instead.
Okay.
The dark slimer, the Grimer looking guy.
Okay.
Alright, so that is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, we'll go ahead and slap it with 8 magical slashing. And then let me just make sure I got plenty of psi points for it, so I'll burn a psi point and I'll add the psionic strike into it. So as it hits, the blade will flash with purple energy for another 5 points of force damage,
Okay.
and then it needs to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
It does not make the strength saving throw.
Alright, so I will knock it. Knowing how slow it moves, I'm gonna move it, I'm gonna move it 10 feet straight down and onto the tracks.
Okay. So as you do that, you successfully do so. However, when it lands, there are now 2. When you slashed at it and successfully slashed it, it split in half.
Yeah, I hear your slashing damage thing. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Do they both seem to be perfectly healed now?
No.
No? Okay.
So this one is a little bit smaller than the original one was.
So they're both just a little bit smaller?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine by me. So that was the first attack. The second attack I'll take on the Grimer just to the north.
Okay.
It's a 19 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And that is going to be for 10 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
And then I will follow up with the offhand scimitar. That is an 18 to hit,
Yep.
and this is non-magical,
Okay.
9 slashing.
Okay, it does appear to take the full. And on the first hit, this one splits in half. This thing is really tiny, though.
Oh wait, what? Oh, it splits a fucking again?
This one did, yes.
Oh, bitch! Oh, no.
But on the second hit, it did not. So only on the first hit did this one split.
Okay, I don't know what that means and I don't like it, but here we are. Okay, so that was my action, my bonus action. I guess I will go ahead and... Marcus will just say out loud, he'll say, I may have made this worse. And then I'll just end my turn.
All right, so next is this guy down here. Which, since it successfully hit Min last time, it is going to attempt to do again.
No.
Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, so it is 20, not a nat 20 to hit.
I'll go ahead and, for my reaction, I will throw a psychic shield up, a telekinetic shield over Min. This was Min being struck, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so I'll go ahead and throw the shield up on Min when it makes contact. And that is... That's going to be +2, so that is 4 points is what it reduces the damage by.
Okay, perfect. So, Kira, you would sense that Min kind of starts to cringe like she did the last time when so it's going to be, just for the record, it's going to be a total of 5. So you split it down to 3, and then because it gets halved, right?
Yeah.
between
Min
the
basically has resistance to everything.
Yeah, so it'll be 3. But the psychic damage never touches her. You can feel her start to cringe as though the last time when she got hit with it. But then you see like a flash of pink in your own mind, and the psychic damage never takes hold.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Do I see my barrier manifest?
You do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
Do I see my barrier manifest near Kira?
yeah, I actually, yeah,
Or,
you'd be
I mean,
able to.
I'll-
You'd be able to see that from here, I would say. So you see it manifest on Min, and for Kira, you would see like it wouldn't manifest the same way like in full, but you see almost like a cloud around Kira, like a very, very light cloud.
Okay, cool.
And then we're taking 3 then?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Thank you, Marcus. Okay, so that was that thingy's turn. Tempest.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to clear my throat a little bit there. All right, so let's bring in some. Ooh, actually, let's do some Bane. Let's Bane these guys, maybe.
Okay.
Actually, what do I need? I need 30 feet. Do I have the reach for that? Yeah. Okay. All right, yeah, so I'm going to Bane, maybe. Do it at level... Yeah, I'm just going to do it at level 1. Just because they're probably going to keep replicating anyway. So I like this, the big boy, and these, the northmost Grimers.
Okay, Northmost Grimers. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. The 2 northmost Grimers in charisma saving throw. Number is 13.
Okay, and was it the big guy too?
Yeah, the cube.
All right, got it. 1 second. We'll start with the cube. Oh no. So, I rolled a 16 on the die, but he failed. That's all I'll say. For the other guys,
So they're not very charismatic.
I mean,
It's
As
terrible.
charismatic as a gooey blob can be.
oh no, that one got a -2. Okay, yeah, they all failed.
Nice. All right, so they're gonna get the minus D4 to all their things.
Perfect. Got it.
All right, now I'm gonna send in hot garbage to to beat up the big boy. And I did the thing here, which is there it is. Okay, here we go. Oh. Damn, hot garbage.
Hot damn garbage.
God damn,
let's
garbage.
see. And that's just, that was on the big guy, yeah.
Yeah, and that's force
Force
damage, by the way.
right? Where are you? There he is. Okay. All right. Yeah. So he definitely takes that. Holy moly! All right. He still looks okay, but you definitely you guys see the Jello wibble wobble again as the force damage hits it.
All right. Tempest will, I guess, kind of do a little step back this way, and that's it for me.
All right. Okay, so next is... Oops. Damn it. There we go. Next is the big guy's turn. So he's going to look around. Well, you don't know what he's doing, but it's going to sit there for a second. But I think it is going to... It's going to go after Marcus.
Come on, get me, bitch.
That's a 21 to hit.
Well, that'll fucking do it. Looks like I've been had.
It's 8 acid damage.
Oof, that's nasty. Shit. Oh yeah, I can't resist that, can I? Nope. Ow! That fucking hurt.
And it's going to also move.
I know it's gonna try to do.
Yeah.
Alright, bitch. What do I gotta roll?
You gotta roll a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, deck. Alright, I rolled exactly.
You rolled
12.
exactly a 12. So
Exactly
you
12.
either get pushed 5 feet back or to the side of the cube.
That's a physical
It
impossibility.
is a physical
because-
impossibility. So what's going to happen is it tries to push on you, like it tries to push into your spot, and you kind of look around, brace yourself, and it's not able to do so. So you feel it start to try to like move and engulf you, and it's not able to do that.
I mean, if you want, I have no problem moving down here. If it still makes sense for you. If you're reading it, if your ruling is verbatim that I either go 5 feet straight ahead or to the right of it, that's both enemies. So, but technically, if it's moving up, that's still a 5 foot square.
Yeah.
And since it's a 10-foot wide creature and I'm not, maybe I could just.
You
jump
could
down
also,
diagonal.
I would say, it just says move to the side of it, so I would say you could also move here. Because that's a dead body.
Dodge roll.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna, if it's okay with you, I'd opt for being down on the
Sure.
tracks because I want their attention.
Yeah, it says it's your
instead on a
choice.
Bonkin. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll jump down onto the tracks then.
Okie dokie.
No issue with hopping down that 5 feet.
No.
No, okay.
No, you guys have been kind of like, quick jumping it like fences, so it hasn't been an issue. All right, so that's going to be its turn. Okay, hold on, I gotta... This
You
Grimer.
almost said Grimer.
This one. We have too many of them. No, actually, it's this one. So this one is going to move there, and it's going to attempt to hit you. And that was a nat 1, so it does not successfully hit you at all. Yeah, that's gonna be all that it can do. Alright, so next Grimer. So this one is going to move here and try to hit Marcus. Oops. Okay, so it is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
And that
That
is
hits.
for... It's... I rolled all ones, so it's only 4. Well, actually, hold on. It is 4 acid damage, and it is 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so with my heavy armor master, that bludgeoning is reduced to 2. So I take 5 total.
5 total.
Ooh, they're working on me now.
Okay, and then next is gonna be this one. And I suppose, honestly, it's just gonna try for you too.
That's alright, come on and get me, bitch. D4.
Oh, the 22 to hit. Oh, you're right, it's D4. Hold on.
Forgot to mention that with the last 2 things that
Yeah.
tried to hit me, but... Yay, Bane.
Hold on a second.
Sorry, I keep forgetting to shout it out too.
No, it's okay. I want to make sure. I think the one that missed you was the one that's Bane, so the one that hit you was not. Okay, I'm not cheating. All right, let me do my D4. It's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, still hit.
So it's 5 bludgeoning, so reduced down to 2.
Okay, and then the acid.
And that doesn't look right. Hold on a second. Oh, sorry, 18 acid damage.
Jesus Christ, 18, so 20 total? Holy fuck. Okay, Marcus is way past bloodied now. You guys see his legs start to buckle and he begins to collapse.
On
We
that
got
note,
you.
it's your turn, Aegis.
Just in time, because I was very happy they're all grouping up. 3rd level Wither and Bloom.
Fucking get it! Get it! I love that stuff.
And that, okay, so we're gonna just move the one that was up here to M. And where is that gonna be?
I mean, we'll basically just center it right on Marcus.
That's what I figured. All right.
DC 14 con save for all of them.
Everybody. Yeah, hold on a
Minus
second.
D4.
All right.
Oh yeah, D4.
I gotta do mine. All right, so I'm gonna say what I'm doing out loud. So, I'll do the green guy first. Sorry, the little green guy.
Oh, get ready, Marcus, because this only gets better from here. Wait until you see this.
14 con. Okay, so well, hold on, let me do the D4. Oh no, I did the little guy first. So the little green guy saves. The big green guy. It just wouldn't be the same. He actually does save, but I will say I rolled a 4 on the D4, but he rolled pretty perfectly.
That's okay. Even if they save, they still take half.
Holy shit, they're all rolling really well.
Sorry, my bad.
It's your fault. It's all your fault. And so he passed as well, and the final one. Oh, he didn't. Okay, so one of them will take full damage, and it's going to be this guy right here.
Gotcha. So he takes 12, the other takes 6. Marcus, you can spend up to 2 hit dice to heal, and Beacon of Hope is active, and because it's any healing, that would be just straight max.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I got plenty of those up. You said up to 2?
Yep, you can do up to 2 hit dice.
Alright, so I will then heal 24 hit points. It includes, because the hit dice, it also would include my con modifier on those, right? Anytime you spend hit
It
dice.
should be, yeah. It should, yep.
Let me just make sure the spell doesn't say anything funny about it. Yeah, okay.
I was gonna say, even if it does, honestly, because we have closed wounds, I'm gonna say that we're adding the con on, just because it makes sense. Just so that
Okay,
everybody
got
is
it.
aware, the little green guy is all but a puddle of jello. And this guy right here next to Marcus is looking real rough as well.
And Marcus looks great now.
Anything else, Aegis?
My apologies for having to use that again, Kira, but needed to be done, and that'll be it.
Just trying to understand why.
All right. So next, trying to this poor sap. Okay, so you guys. You guys will hear, even over the commotion that you're going through, I don't know how to explain it other than a squishing, tumbling sound as this guy falls down the stairs because I rolled terribly. And it looks like the ones that were well formed, this guy, it's the same thing.
Oh wait, what the fuck? There's more of them coming?
Well, you don't hear anything else now, but you did hear it didn't sound like he came down the stairs very gracefully.
Oh, okay. So, but he came. So you said he came down the stairs. So he came from the street level.
Or on the stairs, you guys aren't sure yet, but yeah, he came from the stairs. He's coming from the stairs from
Oh, okay.
from up on the stairs.
Okay.
And okay, and that's gonna be his turn. So, Kira.
Okay. First thing, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Probably. I'll make it work. And then what she is going to do is she's going to Blessing of the Raven Queen to go right here.
Okay.
And then the shadows reform around her, there is the sound of metal on metal of weaponry, and she sword bursts around her. So every enemy around her is going to need to do a dex save against force damage.
Force, got it. Okay, so
Yeah, it sounds like slashing, but no.
it does. She said no.
Yeah, like slashing or piercing, maybe.
Nope, it's force damage.
Okay,
Love
tell me
that.
the save
I'm
again.
badass like that.
Dex what?
Dex 13.
13. Okay, so this guy's dead. There's no way you're not gonna do enough.
My minimum's 2.
Yeah, it had 1
Okay.
hit point.
Okay.
This one.
Oh, ew, that was garbage.
Oh man.
Just rolling
D4
like
on top of it.
absolute crap. Love that.
So this one was going to succeed, and then the D4 happened. So it's gonna take the
Nice.
4. It's looking very rough. And then this one too, right? Okay. And the big guy. Hold on.
And the big one, yep.
Yeah, same thing with the big guy. He was going to succeed, and then he did not. And this guy. Does he have the D4 too? No, he does not. Okay. Oh, he failed, so he's going to take it as well.
Well, enjoy taking that 4 damage that I
Or
rolled
thunder
so well on.
damage. Or force damage, excuse me.
Force, yeah. Come on.
Anything else, Kira? Listen,
Um,
I cast Thunderwave for the first time in years yesterday, so my apologies.
Yeah, she's just going to Min, just take care of yourself, and Min's just going to take the dodge action.
Dodge, okay.
Yep, because I used a bonus action, so Min can't actually do a thing.
All right.
So, and she's blades out and ready to go.
All right. Marcus.
All right. Marcus kind of stands up straight, and he is going to turn his attention to these little fucks down here. As he does so, he's going to look over his shoulder, and he's going to shout to Aegis, "Thank you so much for that. I think I was melting inside my armor." And he's going to begin to spin on these bitches. Okay, first is going to be the one in front of it. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be for 9 points of magical slashing.
Okay. You slash it, and it does not split in half. Instead, it dies.
That's fine by me. Then he is going to turn down to the one in the corner there, the diagonal, and swing with his second attack.
Okay.
That is a 24 to
That
hit,
hits.
and that is going to be for 11 magical slashing.
Okay. And right. And when you hit it,
Of course, he fucking explodes.
no, it doesn't split. It's looking very bad right now.
Oh. You said that. You said it.
You do that to us all the time.
Okay, so next is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And this is the same one, and then this is going to be for 6 points of regular slashing.
Okay. And it is looking very, very bad, but it does not split.
Alright, so at this point, Marcus will... 10, 11. I will go ahead and... This is my attack, my bonus action. Yeah, he's going to just keep his... You know what, he's going to turn sideways. He's just going to keep his attention focused now between all these motherfuckers. And then I guess I'll end my turn.
Okay. They're all dead. Tempest, your turn.
Okay. Tempest will... Yeah, I'll scoot. 10, 15, 20, 25. On the other side of the cube here. Fuck it. Let's get weird. Let's get weird. I'm going to drop Bane in favor of Levitate on the big boy.
Levitate on the big boy.
Yeah. So he's going to need to give me a con 13 save.
I got a 12.
Yeah, so he's levitating now.
That is terrible. Okay.
So it can't move unless it can push against something.
Yeah, okay, yep.
So it'll rise. Let's get just enough so he can't do that. So maybe like 5 feet in the air.
Okay.
I'd say just.
It's just
and
5
then
feet
just
up, so
kinda-
it can't push off anything.
Yeah.
Quick question, Candace. If it is 5 feet in the air and I am 5 feet down in the tracks, does that make it officially moving out of my combat range and allow me to attack of opportunity this bitch?
Yeah, and Min as well. Well, no, it's
Fuck yeah.
Min's up there, but you, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take my reaction and swing at it then.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That will be 9 points of slashing damage, magical slashing.
Got it. Yep, and it takes it. It's sort of you actually see as Marcus slashes into the bottom of it. It actually it looks like it rather than what you would expect Jello to do, which would be like to fill it back in, or gel, I should say, which would be fill it back in. It looks like it's actually staying slashed, so it looks like it may not be doing that well right now.
I feel like Min just kind of bats. Doesn't attack, obviously, but just kind of bats it as it's flying above it, levitating.
Why did it do that? Okay. Anything else, Tempest?
Hot garbage.
Yep.
Let's. Where's this thing? Here it is. Force whack. Oh, I don't think that's gonna hit.
It does not hit.
Yeah. Right.
Actually, yes, it does hit. Yes,
Oh,
it
shit.
does. So it hits and it is force damage. So I'm trying to think this through. I feel like it would get pushed. So let's
He
see.
controls his levitate is controlled.
That's what I was gonna-
In space. The only time it can move up
Is
as
if
far
it
as
pushes off
has
of it?
something to push off.
Okay, so as long as okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, no, yeah, we're good. Okay, so yeah, it takes the full amount of the force damage, and like I said, it is not looking good. It actually looks like when hot garbage hits the side of it, it takes like a chunk out of that wall of the thing.
Hot garbage versus Jello. All right, that's it for me.
All right, it is its turn. It is going to, dare I say, frantically, lash out at Min.
Disadvantage, because they took the dodge action.
Yep.
Just so you know, they also don't have
D4.
that bane on them anymore. No,
Yeah.
they don't have the
They
bane.
don't.
have
Damn,
it
they
anymore.
don't.
Yeah.
Nope.
Thank you. I'll take that stuff off.
The one time I remember is when it's not on.
All right. So it's gonna try at disadvantage. Yeah, so with the disadvantage, it's only a 10. And so yeah, you'll see. You would see like this weird little like sort of gel fist poke out, and it misses. So this one here is going to try to hit Marcus. It's the right thing. It's not. Thank you. That's a 22 to hit.
God damn. What is with your dice?
I don't know.
For 17 sessions, I didn't get hit once, and you've reduced me to tears pretty much where we're at now.
So it's the good news is that the high amount of damage was the bludgeoning, so that was only 7, which means you only take 4, and then the acid damage was 4.
Okay, I gotta know, how the fuck is it possible that one of these things hits me for 4 acid and the other one hits me for 18? That seems... There's not even enough dice in that 4 to multiply up to the 18.
It's 48.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I hate it. Alright, damage has been taken.
Alright, so then the next guy. This one. Oops. So he does not hit. He only gets a 10. Next. Aegis.
We are... Yeah, I think I measured that out to like 20 feet, so that's fine. So distant metamagic, first level, cure wounds down onto Kira. So, oh wait, that's right. It's not actually rolled. It's just max. So that's 8 plus 3, 11.
Mm-hmm. It is. Okay. Anything else, Aegis?
No, I think that'll be it. This is a pretty good vantage point for him currently.
Perfect. All right. Oh god, this is so annoying. There we go. All right, so this guy, he's gonna run up to join the fray. 5, 10, 15. And he just kind of stops there. Back to the top with Kira.
Okay, we are going to try another spinny sword thing.
Okay.
Better in rolling. Still DC 13 dex from the 2 Grimers and the cube.
DC 13 dex. Okay. And so one of them passed. This guy right here passed. The other 2 failed.
Okay, well, at least that's 7 towards them.
Yeah.
Cube is still up at the moment.
So the cube is still up. The other 2 both go down.
Okay.
Oh, thank fuck.
Then she's just going to turn and just look at the cube, and her expression just darkens quite literally as she focuses on heat metal, so just dealing 2d8 to it.
Okay.
12 to the cube.
Okay, this thing it's almost starting to like drip. It's still floating, but now it's dripping onto the pavement. It's real gross.
Yep. And she's just going to, as she's like focused on this thing, just careful Min, who continues to take the dodge action.
Got it. Marcus.
Alright, Marcus is going to, seeing the beam kind of fly over his shoulder and hit Kira with the heel, Marcus kind of like looks back, takes a deep breath, and as he does so, you guys will see like a kind of like a purple wave rippled down the outside of his armor, and I will activate my second wind for my bonus action.
Okay.
So that heals me for 9. Okay. And then, sorry, my Discord's acting up. 5, 10. I'm gonna jump up here and sidestep that slime to get into melee with this fucking guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just start doing work.
Sounds good.
One thing I want to say real quick, Marcus, that is actually not 9 because Beacon of Hope.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You get full.
Yeah, you know what? I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you for
okay,
that.
so my total would have been 17, because I get a D10 plus 7, so
So 8 more.
8 more. God, holy shit.
That's a big
actually,
difference.
that literally, I kid you not, that brought me to exactly full.
Yeah, I just watched it happen on the tracker.
I love Beacon of Hope so much.
I do too.
Actually, no, wait, hang on. 2 less than full.
Still.
I don't want to be cheaty here. If that 2 points means I die, then I die.
Right. Bacon of Hope.
Okay. So the attack, thank you for that, Aiden. The first attack is going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And that, as he swings, deals 9 points of magical slashing with the radiant weapon.
Okay.
He then spins it and thrusts for his second attack. And that is an 11, but I'm going to spend my bardic inspiration that I've been holding on to this fight.
Good call.
Aegis, what is it?
Hey,
D8?
do it.
D8?
D8, yeah.
Okay, so that brings it to a 14 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Still doesn't hit?
Yeah,
Okay.
sadly not. But you feel like you were close from fighting the last one.
All right, since he used his bonus action already, that is it for his turn.
All right.
I also want to remind you, you do have a special effect
Right, I
because
was
of
gonna
using your
ask.
bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
But I didn't hit. It's only
Hit or
Even,
miss.
even if it, yeah, even
Yeah,
if it
hit
doesn't
or
hit, it
miss.
still pops. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's basically like Thunder Wave.
So it takes thunder damage even if I don't hit it.
Yeah, it's basically extra
Yeah,
damage.
Well, no, it's a con save if it pops as an attack. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was the DC? Is it a 12?
13.
13. It fails the
Yeah.
DC for that, so it will take that damage.
Okay. Yeah, you take the bardic inspiration damage.
So
Yeah.
it's 3.
3. Got it. All right. So it does take the 3 thunder damage. Okay, Marcus said he was done.
Mm-hmm.
Tempest, you're up.
Okay.
You got weird
So we got-
floating melting jello cube and then this gummy bear.
I guess I'll shout out to Kira. It's like, do we need it mostly intact or what? And wait for her to respond, I guess. And in the meantime, okay, let's do. Okay. Kind of want to do a thunderclap inside this guy.
God.
What's the range on this? 5 foot? Oh, it's just one. Oh, each creature in range. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying
It's
to
okay.
remember how this works. So thunderclap is just his range area 5 feet. So it's just a 5 foot.
5 foot
Around-
PD AoE, it's around you.
It's around you, yeah. So if you
Oh, it's
move
around me.
up to it,
Yeah.
and you're the only one
Alright.
on this side, then
Okay. Yes, I do that. Right around here, and I'm gonna thunderclap. Just get a little jelly.
are you?
Actually,
what direction
no.
are you going at it from?
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it to him. I'm gonna do it to the little guy here instead. So 5, 10, 15. Kind of come down to his level and then pop it. Will that get min also?
Yes,
Shit,
it's
that will be
every creature within 5 feet of you.
If you went here, it would not.
Can I go there?
Wait, you were up. How you were up?
I was originally up 20 feet. I came down to his level, but
Right.
would this be blocking? Because that's like a big pillar right there, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not taking up the entire thing. It's. I'm just trying to think, because you were 20 feet up, you came down to his level, so that would have been 20 feet down, 5, 10. I don't think you have enough space to move there anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, yeah, I'll just do it right next to.
You need to update his flying token. It's the proper name he uses on this.
This feels like a bad idea either way I do it.
All right, so, and it's a con save. So roll a con save for Min, Kira.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'll roll.
I love how he sacrifices Min over his creation. Trash can. We're gonna have to have a trash can conversation later.
I mean, if the cube is floating 5 feet up, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's like a 10-foot creature. If he like just floats towards the top of it, you can probably still hit it without hitting Min. I don't know if that's too metagamey or not.
I guess it's a good point. How tall actually is this boy? Is it actually 10 by 10?
So yeah, it is. Yep.
All right.
And
Yeah,
then
I guess. Would I be able to hit it without hurting Min?
If you're
If
up
I
near
do
the
it
top of it, yes.
Okay.
And you were
Alright, I'd
already
like to do-
flying, so I'll allow that. I'm going to say that you did come down
Okay.
10 feet, though.
Okay. Yes. Perfect. Yes, that. Sorry, I'm very bad with this guy when it comes to
Well,
combat.
I know a lot of people are still like these are new classes for people, so I'm giving everybody one or two.
One or two per round for me in this case.
Yeah. One or two per round for coins. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Okay. So it roll the con save.
13 is the number to beat.
I rolled a nat 1.
Nice. So he's going to take almost. Well, that's pretty good. So 6 damage.
Yeah, that's enough. So you so you did it on this on it, right?
Yeah, just basically just kind of like
All right.
slap it and do like a thunderclap, or yeah, just jiggle it until it dies.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is you guys will see Tempest move up to like the top of this thing, and everybody below it will suddenly see it start to shudder really bad. And instead of it being like a ridiculously loud reverberating sound, it's like the thing absorbs it all and it just jiggles itself to death. And it's still floating, I believe, because you're still focused on it. So that's really weird and terrible. Anything else?
So I mean, I imagine it's more amorphous in shape now, not really a cube
Yeah,
anymore.
it's more like yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. It's super gross.
It's like a chicken nugget.
Yeah, it's like a chicken nugget.
Dinosaur-shaped chicken nugget.
Oh.
We
Please
made a
tell me
Jell-O.
we did not just turn the gelatinous cube into a fucking dino nugget ooze.
Dino
Sure
Nuggy Ooze. Disgusting.
Chicken nug nug, and
Well,
that's it for Tempest.
All right.
Well, that wasn't what I was gonna make with the gelatinous cube, but now it is.
Aegis, it's your turn.
Oh, how far? I just need to check one thing real fast. Measure, yep. Cool, he's just within. Oh, that's 60 anyways, I think. So we are just gonna go ahead and drop a bonfire on this dude.
Okay.
Actually, no, we're still in the tramway. We're gonna Sacred Flame.
All right, Sacred Flame. All right, go right for it.
Not great rolls. DC 14 deck save.
Well, my roll was worse, so it does take the damage. It doesn't move terribly fast, so you kind of remember the last one that was there, and you call down the. Is it rose gold? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yep, rose gold flame, and it appears to take the full effect. Anything else?
Yeah, we are gonna move just off to the side here to get closer to the action, but that'll be it for us.
All right, perfect. So this guy is going to attempt to hit Marcus.
Come on, get me, bitch.
Oh, okay. The first, so it tries to hit you twice, with its pseudopod, but the first one it completely miffs. The second one does hit with a 25.
Fucking beautiful. I've been saving this final reaction for my psychic energy. So I'm going to burn my final psychic energy point, and I'm going to throw up a psi shield.
Okay.
So let me. There we go. Holy shit, that's max. I prevent 10 points of damage.
You prevent all of the damage.
That's right. Fuck you, you Ooze.
Quick.
Yeah, so you prevent all. It seems like it's let's see, Kira. It looks like this thing is about to hit Marcus really hard, and all of a sudden that very familiar pink force field pops up, and Marcus is untouched. And now it's your turn.
Okay. So she's gonna look up at Tempest. Well, I guess it doesn't matter as much now. We'll see what he can harvest after. As for you, did I see you try and hurt Min? And she attempts to stab this thing.
Okay.
Thought you're still talking to Tempest and then.
No, ma'am.
No, I did not.
You know, that could have been what she did, how she acted towards Tempest, but you changed it.
I don't know. Did you? Yeah, a 25 hits, and it does take the 7 piercing, no problem.
Still up?
Yeah.
Okay, then she pulls this thing out, looks it straight in the eye, and tries to stab it again.
Okay.
Not well, though.
Yeah,
It
unfortunately.
helps when you look where you're trying to stab.
Yeah, stop glaring at other people. Yeah, so the 13 does not hit, unfortunately. You try to go for that same spot, and since it's gelatinous, that spot is still there. So.
Should have died by my blade. Min, your turn. Please, Min.
Please.
Oh no. It's
Min's-
like I thought we were dodging. What are we doing?
Yeah, Min was ready to take the dodging action and kind of trips over her own feet. Anything else?
Min, don't play with your food. And that's where we're at.
All right,
We
Marcus.
were less cool.
All right, so Marcus, the 2 of his 4 blades are currently kind of like in an X over his face, and as the shield finishes dropping, he kind of like thrusts forward and just begins to absolutely go top down on this bitch. It's because he has nothing left. I'm literally out of points. That was all 8 points plus the free points I get from all that shit.
19
No,
hits.
this is we know about where I'm gonna start panicking in fights. This is good.
Yeah, we're learning things.
14 turns in. Okay, so that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, that's for 6 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
Second swing, he flips the saber and swings again. That's a 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
That is for 9 points of magical slashing,
Okay.
and then he kind of backhands this thing with the non-radiating weapon, and that is a 24 to
That
hit,
hits.
and that is for 6 normal slashing.
This is why he got rid of the pistols, guys. If this thing was if this thing was a humanoid, or if it bled, it would be bloodied right now. Anything else, Marcus?
You know what? The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move myself here because I don't like having my back to a railroad track.
Understand.
I just
A railroad
just,
track full of grammars.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm suspicious.
You're just a
I'm
little
suspicious.
suspicious.
I'm not superstitious. I'm just a little suspicious. All right, I'll end my turn.
All right, Tempest, you're up.
Okay. So let's just keep hovering. You know what? No, I'm gonna come down to the ground, and I'm gonna keep maintaining levitation on the cube because I don't want that thing splashing down on us. For one thing. Okay.
Are you staying at 10?
No, I'm coming. I'm not flying anymore.
All the way
I'm
down.
coming
Okay,
ground
got it,
level.
got it.
Yeah, all the way down. Then let's move in. Let's move hot garbage under the cube.
Okay.
Right, there's enough space for that still. I think
Yeah,
I'll move
it's
him up
it's
5
a
feet.
rolling barrel, so that's
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20. To right, just north of the human-shaped blob, I guess. Yeah, let me just make sure I have enough movement speed for him.
yeah. Oh, yeah, thank you.
I don't know how my warrior is.
Yeah, I'm almost
30
done.
feet, yeah,
Thank you.
okay. All right, so now I'm going to take a whack at this guy. Okay, so 5 force damage to him.
All right. Yeah, that definitely does hit, and he takes all 5 of the force damage. Hot garbage.
Hot garbage. Okay. That's it.
All right. Just it's your turn. Damn it, Payne.
DM question. I have 25 feet of movement. Would I be able to make it technically into that person's space because of what I have in mind?
Did you send me which person? Oh,
Into their space. You can't enter any space.
are you so yeah, you can't pass through an enemy. So I guess what are you looking to do?
Basically, the idea is I want to go ahead and run up and then like jump onto the head or arm or something to distract as and use the help action.
That he can do, but he doesn't need to be in its space. He needs to be in the space in front of it.
Yeah, so have to be in the space in front of it, but you should be able to make it there.
Okay.
Yeah, right here would be the space in front of it. You can get up. You'll be up on that very edge there.
Then we
Hopefully
will
that
move
answered your
right
question.
on. Yep, we will move right on up there, and we will take the help action, and we are just jumping up and grabbing onto the first weird half slime thing that we can find, and hopefully it ends up holding.
The way help reads is if your ally attacks.
As we are basically trying to distract it to go ahead and help
He's
others.
he's helping somebody specific.
Who would you be help? Because I think that help says you have to like name who you're helping. So which
Oh.
player?
I would probably say Marcus.
Okay.
Just because of the fact he has been slashing like a
Thank
motherfucker.
you. Okay, sounds good.
Get him, Marcus! As I'm flailing from an ooze arm.
All right.
Piggyback.
So okay, perfect. All right. So it is now this thing's turn. I think that it's probably gonna go after hot garbage, to be honest, because that's
Hot
what
garbage,
did
no!
damage to it last. So one moment. Oh no, it's a nat one.
Does not hit. Believe it or
Okay,
not.
22.
Oh, sorry, I was too late in speaking up that Min could deflect again.
Oh, so it'd just be disadvantage.
Yeah.
19.
Still hits, yeah.
However, it is only, because I'm rolling all sorts of ones now that it's not Marcus, it's only 4 points of bludgeoning damage, which is a lot for a poor trash can.
Trash can's stronger than me. Literally.
I mean, this thing has a lot of hit points. Actually.
that's what Marcus was just saying.
Yeah,
It's literally better than my stat block.
Kira, go ahead.
mine too.
Okay.
That's not
We're
true.
gonna no theatrics, just try and murder.
24 hits and 11. Okay, yeah.
And this is magical, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That one does not.
The second one does not.
Yep. Min.
Okay, 24 hits. And 9. Okay, this thing looks bad. This thing looks real bad. Anything else, Kira?
No, I think she's her brain is starting to calculate the how am I harvesting.
Okay, Marcus.
That's why she
And-
gets distracted.
Aegis, your help will kick in on
Yep,
Marcus.
it's my first attack. So my first attack will be used with advantage, and you hear Marcus laughing his ass off, which is weird in combat, as he's usually really quiet. And he's just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
All right.
Alright, roll with advantage. Oh god, I rolled a 5 and a 3.
You were
Get
trying
off
not to
of it.
stab him.
Yeah,
Jesus, that's an ass. There's a
There you go, that
16.
hits. 16 is exactly what you needed.
That's with my second attack, by the way.
Okay.
7 points of magic slashing.
You slash the gummy bear in half. Aegis, the half that you're on, just like you kind of just
And I
like
just-
fall over with it.
Yeah, I would like to think I'm holding on to the arm, and like as I finally get to the ground, I'm just like, ugh, and push the half that's still falling away.
Oh gosh. All right. Yes, that effectively will end combat unless you guys want to stay in order for some reason.
I don't think we need to at this point. Not unless there's something that that is going to be timed for Kira to do her whatever harvesting she has to.
No. Yeah, we don't need any. Well, I guess before I say that with such confidence, Kira, what are you planning to do?
I am going to reach into my pouch and pull out my empty vials that I absolutely purchased at the start of this shit because I am a wily arty. And I'm going to try and harvest some of. Well, first of all, do I know which thing is the thing I'm going to need?
No. However, give me a just give me an intelligence check. You're pretty sure you shouldn't get the things that were acidic.
Okay, so Grimer and Cube and Person? Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah, no, that's fair. I will grab. Is a vial going to be enough? Is the next thing, because we were kind of ambiguous in what exactly I needed for things.
yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna grab a. She's gonna start harvesting.
Okay, so give me so how many vials do you have?
3.
Can you give
3
me
vials, 3 samples.
You can give me 3. I would say nature checks, nature or medicine, one or the other.
Do you need me to hold up the cube, or
Possibly. I've never actually done this before, so.
Yeah, like the weird gross center of the cube is the only thing floating now. A lot of the rest of it has melted away, but there's still, like a section of it that's decent.
If anyone has any words of wisdom or encouragement, now would be the time.
I have words of wisdom, inspiration.
So we're going to try number 1. Oh no, I've inspiration's a D8.
Yeah.
Yes. And if this is ability check, bardic inspiration die can be rolled again. Choose which die to roll.
14.
14. Okay, yeah, the 14. You get a decent glob of it in the yeah, I know, Lucy, in the vial.
Tempest, those motes were exactly the lighting I needed. Thank you. Okay. Shakes off the
Didn't
vial
think
a
they
little
lit it
bit.
up that much, but you're welcome.
Yeah, she shakes off the vial like, yeah, that should be good. Tucks it away. Pulls out another vial. Moves to the next one.
Marcus is just standing up against this pole with the visor flipped up, drinking from his water skin, just like, I'm waiting for you to melt your fucking fingers off.
If you're all good with this guy, I'm just gonna go ahead and
Not yet.
plop him down. You still
She's
working on him?
actively harvesting from it.
Oh, you're
Hang on.
actively harvesting from this one.
1 second. But 1 second.
Okay, that's good. You feel like that's decent?
Okay. Now you can put it down. Shakes the vial again. Ugh. I'm gonna need new
Alright.
vials.
Could I kind of push it away a little bit and then drop concentration
Yeah,
so it just
that's
like
fine.
sloosh all over us?
Yeah, it kind of goes like down over the edge. It just weirdly flops over.
Nasty.
Okay.
Marcus just, is gonna move away from these psychos now and start digging through whatever was collected inside this.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm getting mine if she's getting hers.
Okay, I'll send you the list.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was curious to see if any corpses kind of rolled out of this one.
When I see Marcus doing that, I'm gonna shit and stop concentrating on the heat metal.
Oh, yeah.
Like before he reaches for it.
Yeah, that's a good call. So Marcus, as you're looking, there are 2 keys that you see in there. One of them was like red, and then it's slowly.
I'm going for the red one. I want to grab the hottest one that's in there. If it's got to be magical, that's what that means, right?
Yeah. As you reach for it, it quickly dies down to a regular metal. It's not cold though; it feels warm to the touch.
As Kira does say out loud in Elven, oh shit. And, okay, going for the next harvesting.
Okay.
God, this game's fucking weird. Oh no.
Yeah. So, what were you? Were you still on the cube, or were you on the?
Nope,
gummy bear?
cube I got. I did Grimer, then cube, then person. So it's the person that did not go well with it.
Okay, so yeah, so the person is still, it's pretty solid still. So like, the other ones were kind of gooey and more liquidy. This one is pretty solid. Like like I said, it's the consistency of a gummy bear. So trying to like scoop part of it out just isn't really working. You're not sure if you got enough of it or not, or if you got the right part. Or
I don't think this is what I'm going to need. God, I hope not. I don't even know how I would work with this. Kind of pokes it a little. Well, I've got 2. That's gonna have to be good enough.
Do you need like another jar or something, or?
If any of you have one, this one I think might have chipped, and I don't want to contaminate the sample.
I mean, I can make one that'll last an hour. You just gotta get it back within an hour.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay. I'll make like a mason jar, I guess.
okay, you're making a mason jar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my dagger to try and get a better sample. This makes me feel so wrong, Candace. Do you want me to just roll nature again?
Yeah, you can do nature.
For this one? Okay.
Oh,
sorry, it lasts for 3 hours now.
Yep, 9. That's all I can do.
Okay, so yeah, you scoop more goo into the mason jar. There's goo in a mason jar.
Okay, I'll add the various oozes
A
to my
temporary
inventory.
mason jar.
Tempest, this is perfect. We are gonna need to talk at some point about the things that you can create. Can you make parts? Oh. You can tell she wants to go down a full rabbit hole with that.
Just remember, they don't last long.
You don't always need them to.
I guess. Fair enough.
Creepy.
That look makes me terrified every time you do that. I'm not gonna like. That's concerning.
Marcus gave me the idea. He keeps asking about bombs.
I've never asked about a bomb, but I do comment on them often.
Precisely.
And
So really,
like,
it's Marcus's idea.
He is elbows deep in this gelatinous cube right now, just pulling all sorts of weird shit out of it and putting it in his backpack.
And while he's harvesting his own things there, I'm going to heal Min up.
Kira, give me a perception check really quick.
I don't wanna. Never mind, I do want to. I'm looking at my samples.
One of the one of the things you see Marcus pull from the cube is a pair of underwear.
Did he put it in his bag?
Risky.
Yep. Right in the fucking everything. Literally everything. Shoelaces, dead bugs. You see a pair of underwear. You see like a key, and then like lots of just coins, dirty coins, like gum and shit stuck to them.
Marcus, do you need help?
He kind of like looks up and he holds his hand up. It doesn't burn anymore, so I mean, if you don't want to, that's fine. But
I mean, I'm gonna be messing around with these things later anyway. Don't clean them off right away when we get back to the base.
what,
We're gonna call it a
Ooze?
base now. It sounds cooler. Any of it. There's still ooze on all of it.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll find a bathtub to put it in. How's that?
Perfect.
I think we have 3 now. I could be mistaken. I've actually only ever
Are
seen
we
the place
dedicating one bathtub to an ooze corpse?
once. No, we're not bringing the whole corpse, just its innards. Can we
No,
call
but
these innards?
If we
That's fine, I guess.
innards
It's
innards
fine, I
works.
guess.
If we do want to devote one bathtub to various experimental liquids and projects, that might not be the worst idea.
It would be the worst idea. We have 5 people to bathe, and let's maybe figure out. We'll get you a space. We'll find something. Maybe get you just a large bucket.
If you wanna shower in the experimental tub, that's on you.
Please, let's not tell Master Bonkin about an experimental tub. He's gonna come out missing all of his fur. It's gonna be another color or something crazy.
I've never. How would that even work?
That's what terrifies me. I don't know.
Bold of you to
What, turning his fur a different color or defurring him?
I might be able to use some of the acid.
We're not going to defur bonking.
Not intentionally.
I instantly regret giving you a mason jar.
No, this is. I didn't harvest any of the bits with acid. At least I tried not to. This will be for the creation of an extra dimensional space.
All right, backpack's full. Time to go. And Marcus
So
just
that
starts
we never
walking
have
towards the
backpack
exit.
full issues.
Oh,
Candace, is there any damage on the floor or anything else from us?
Oh shit! Did that necrotic spell like fuck up the track? Didn't like rust it or anything?
No,
did
the
it?
track
Okay.
the track looks
That I'm really
okay.
nervous
Yeah, the track looks okay. The concrete, I mean, you can't tell if it's from you guys or if it's from, the oozes that were down here, but it looks a little corroded. It looks a little like broken down in some spots.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with some mending then, after I'm done healing Min up,
Okay.
because we're gonna leave places better than we found them. Can't do anything about the rest of the oozes, but
All right.
does anybody have like a marker or anything, or like a some kind of ink that I could use, a pencil, a crayon?
I have chalk.
Ooh, perfect.
And
Can I
she-
borrow that for a moment?
Reaches into a pouch and pulls out some chalk and hands it up.
Thank you. Okay, Tempest is going to draw a little smiley face on hot garbage and tell him to go back to his spot. And be
Okay.
like, you did good. You did good, hot garbage. I can't take you home with me. Because you're garbage.
Because you're garbage. Okay. He will.
And I'll return the chalk to Kieran. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So it moves back over there. Oh, okay. I'm in healing. All right, I got it. Thank you, Kira. Okay, so you said you head up now.
Yep. Almost feel guilty about leaving hot garbage behind, though.
All right, so you guys get to the top of the stairs. You don't see Marcus. And you don't see the car. Look at Lucy.
I'm gonna look at the app.
You're gonna look at the app? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out where he went before I even think about calling him.
My shit's on. He has no
Okay.
fucking idea he's being watched. He
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
understand
true.
He's still convinced there's little wizards inside the fucking wires that make everything work, so.
Okay, so you can see that his little dot is moving a lot faster than he should be able to.
Pretty sure he took the car.
Did he just bounce on us?
You know, we did take a little bit. That's fine, though. We have the address. Now, we could call. Or we could do what I keep seeing in the movies and try and call a taxi and see if we can beat him there.
Are y'all gonna try to call a taxi?
I was almost about to oppose that, but I don't see a flaw in that plan.
All right, whoever is trying to hail a taxi, give me a performance check.
Oh.
I think Kira should probably do it.
The only thing I've ever seen them do is stick out their hands and yell "taxi" really loudly. So,
Aegis will kind of lean out towards the street. Oi! Oi! We need a taxi!
then when they pull over, then we tell them the address and we tell them to step on it.
I leave that to
If
you.
they show up to my address, they're
Okay.
gonna key.
Right. That's what I was asking.
Usually I like
Okay.
it when I say follow that car, but we can't see the car anymore, can we?
Oh no. Sorry. Oh, Aegis. No, you don't see the car at the moment, but Kira knows, she knows where it's at on the map. I suppose she could say follow this car and show it. Okay, so Aegis, you feel like maybe taxis aren't typically hailed by people who are less than 3 feet tall, and that is probably the issue here.
It's a height thing. I get it.
I guess I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this isn't going to work for me, but I'll give it a shot.
Okay, go ahead.
Are
Taxi
we doing
hailing
performance?
stool. Yeah, performance, please. It's
Well,
almost immediate. Like, Tempest barely gets his hand out to hail for a taxi, and one just pulls up.
Oh shit, I think it is the short people thing. I'm sorry, Aegis.
Oh, don't worry. I'm used to it.
So we all go and pile into the taxi. Kira's going to give the address from the flyer.
From the flyer
Yeah,
okay.
thank fuck we actually know an address.
Yeah.
And then step on it. That definitely didn't have a question mark at the end.
Okay.
More emphasis on it. Step on it.
Okay, so the driver turns and looks at you, and he's like, I have to make it go. And then he starts driving.
I didn't know, but that's good to know. If you get us there really, really fast, we'll be very happy.
Fast, I can do.
Aegis will be like the one kid that's looking over like through the window and everything, like he's in the backseat of a truck or something, trying to like that, but he's looking down trying to watch how this thing works. Yeah,
cute.
that is
Okay.
him.
Okay, so you guys quickly, he does swiftly get you to the address that you gave. You don't know if he was going fast or not because you're not sure what speed limits are or anything, but it felt fast. And you get there, and you don't see the SUV out front.
Okay, I'm gonna check the phone. Does it look like he was heading in this direction?
No.
I definitely didn't check first.
No,
Okay.
He's over at Alpha League headquarters now.
Yeah, no. Huh. He did not go where I was expecting. Does anyone know the address for Alpha League headquarters?
Oh, I can get you to Alpha League. Yeah, but
This is a nice place. Yes, please.
are you new here? And he kind of takes off. You see him reach up, and he
Yeah.
pokes a button on a little screen, and it starts at 000. You guys don't know what that means, but he got good points.
That's more just a little turned around. We're just moving or helping a friend move.
Give me a deception check.
I'm so good at this.
What she means is we're out of town and we're also trying to move. Help friends move. Damn, I said the exact same thing, didn't I?
Thankfully, I rolled a nat 1 for him, so he fully believes you and is like, oh, okay. He kind of drives in silence. There's like a glass window in between that he at one point slowly slides closed, but when you guys get there,
probably all covered in ooze still, too.
Yeah,
This is
you are.
awful.
When you guys get there, Aegis, you notice you leave a little ooze handprint on the window you were just touching, and you don't see the SUV or Marcus outside, but Kira, when you look at the phone, he's at headquarters, he's here. And he says, all right, well, that'll be 4 silver.
She's gonna pull out her plastic
Okay.
and just hand it to him and hope he knows what to do with it.
Yeah, he taps it to the little box that he had reset to zeros prior, and he says, all right, well, have fun
take
moving.
Gold, please?
Oh, you didn't have to do that. But he does it without giving you your card back first. And then he gives you your card back.
Thank you, you've been very helpful.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful day.
You too. All right, so you guys walk in, and as you walk into the lobby, Zach is sitting there reading a magazine, like with his leg crossed, looking very comfortable, like he's been there for a while.
Why didn't you wait for us?
Oh, it was way funnier. And he just like grins at you.
You're better than a taxi.
Thank you. You get a genuine smile from him. All right, so
Now, I probably need to get these upstairs and started before they morph into something else, crack, and explode. And also I need to find a new container.
Yeah, definitely get a new container for that because it's probably about like an hour left on that guy.
Probably. I wasn't really watching the clock. I should have started watching the clock. I'll hurry.
Yeah.
I have plans and schematics.
yeah, so you guys you get upstairs. Things are normal. It doesn't look like anybody's disturbed anything. It's not like they're forcing you out. So.
Tempest is going to take a shower. He didn't get hit by any of those things, but he feels gross nonetheless.
That is literally what Marcus does. He goes straight in, strips everything off, lays down his armor, and just... That's it, hot shower. Hot shower after hot garbage.
All right. Is anybody doing Bonkin? I gave you your token back. I didn't know if you wanted to be in quarters or not, but he's in his room. Yeah, you get to play. Also, those who leveled, please make sure you can level now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, roll your hit dice. If you're not taking average, make sure you roll your hit dice. I was wrong about Bunkin. He's not doing that.
Oh no.
Better than a 1.
Sure.
Sorry, my headset died literally midway through that sentence.
Yeah, so I said I didn't know if you wanted Bonkin to be in quarters, but I put him there so you can control him again. So if you want him to come up on the elevator now, that's fine. Whatever you want. No problem, Aegis. We'll do a quick break here in a minute.
I think Bonkin will probably be, I don't know, in the kitchen. He's discovered this thing called protein shakes, or as he calls them, protein shakes. So he drinks those after training.
Okay. They're gross.
They are, but he's eaten a diet of fish and like other things for a while, so he's good.
That is fair. All right, do you guys want to take a quick 5-minute break, and then we can jump back in, okay? All right, see everybody in 5.
So I'm very glad we didn't die to the oozes. Also, I'm glad Marcus didn't die to the oozes. That I'm sure that would have messed up my my sample.
Or made it better.
That's fair. I'm gonna need some sacrificial tieflings.
Got dark quick.
I'm pretty sure he's been expecting this since the day he met me.
Yeah, pretty much.
On a more lighthearted note, if Marcus did die, is it possible to get like the money he spent on that building back?
I'm sure it's in the clause somewhere.
Nah, y'all can live there free of rent for a year. You're welcome. That's my parting
Sure.
gift to you.
Fair enough. Also, I wanted to ask, Marcus, did you? I don't think you left the recording, because I think you took your helmet with you.
I sent it. It was in the file.
To
To
the
my
phone.
phone?
To Bonkin's email address, wherever that might be.
Probably on his phone, which Kira has.
That is true. Kira's walking around with Bonkin's phone.
Yep.
And Bonkin
Oops.
would have no way to check email otherwise.
Right. Yeah, he's not
Oops.
using it.
Yep,
I
and
have
we
no
got
computer
too
in my room.
distracted by Ooze. Thankfully, it's been the same day.
No. You got too distracted by oozes and
Yeah.
pulled our asses along with you.
Yeah.
This is not a we thing. You said we.
Yeah, royal we. Me and Win. Or me and Min. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only we that matters. Come on.
Uh-huh. All right. So you guys have successfully fought and harvested some ooze, and you are now back in the Alpha League quarters. Marcus, oh, big cat.
Yay.
Marcus,
Min.
kind of stole your ride, so you got to take a taxi for the first time. So clearly, he was just trying to give you a new experience. I will let you take it from there.
Marcus is just taking a shower. For now.
As we're on the elevator up, are you guys going to need me for anything for a while?
Not
Like how
that I
long?
could think of.
Hey, because I don't know how long this will last.
You mean how long it'll take, or how long the whatever experiment you're doing will last?
No, I don't know how long the samples will last before they go bad.
Kira, give me a nature check.
But if I had to estimate,
You know they'll be good for a little while if they're in a sealed container.
okay, funny question, because I was picturing this earlier. Would keeping them very cold help?
You suspect it might.
But if we have stuff to do, I could probably just put them in the fridge and it'll be fine. For
Oh my
a little
gosh,
bit.
somebody tell Bonkin not to eat the ooze, please. Somebody tell Bonkin.
Well, we're gonna have to keep them away from my Jello,
God, of course he's
or at least mark them very well.
Please don't eat these. They were very...
I really don't want to.
Well, if
Yeah.
you go and eat your Jello... If you go to eat Jello anytime in the next couple of days and your Jello goes to eat you back, spit it out.
Spit it out.
I feel like that's kind of a rule of thumb, but thanks. I'll
I-
remember that.
I think maybe we need to go ahead and just get you one of those big cold boxes that they got, like in the kitchen. Just have one of them just for the other room.
That would work too, but I don't think I'm going to often have samples of various types of oozes to experiment with.
Bonkin, you can hear your roommates.
Also, you probably keep stuff in it. And that we'd never see you again.
And as Bonkin like shouts from the kitchen as he hears, it calms down.
I guess I had described her as being near the elevator, so... I would have to come out periodically.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if I just didn't cook for you.
That would actually be a shame. Was your fishing? Did your fishing go well?
I wasn't fishing, I was training.
Oh, could have been training to catch fish.
That's a great idea. I might need to do that. No, I was just fighting. Did you guys go somewhere? It was a bit quiet while you were gone.
As they're all still covered in ooze. Yeah.
Yeah, we went somewhere.
You could say that.
I have your phone before I forget.
I'd say it's melted, but I was given a Nokia, so I know it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Also, it was in one of the inner pouches. We're good. Now, if it was in, like, the pants on fire spot, we'd be in trouble. Okay, so she's gonna fish out the phone and kind of just toss it over to him, trusting his reflexes.
Do I need to make a roll?
Yeah, go ahead.
Slaps it in the it explodes.
It's Kira in the head.
What kind of roll? A dex save?
Yeah, Dex, please. Yeah, you're able to successfully catch it. It's not an issue.
Whoa, careful. Du ska höra bara det. Also, I guess I should let y'all get cleaned up. You look like a mess. Except for Mr. Tempest, he seems fine.
Oh yeah, but I feel dirty. But thank you.
I've got some work to do, so, you know, showering can probably wait.
Alright. Have fun. I still haven't figured out how to turn this thing on.
It's...
The shower, I mean, not you show me how to turn this thing on. I'm just gonna hold the phone.
we just talked about this. Come on, I'll show you how the shower works.
No, it's alright. You need to get yourself cleaned up first. Don't want your, I guess, whatever that is on me stuff. Or, I guess, the rest of your stuff. Because it might blow up or something.
It shouldn't blow up, but I have, and she pulls out two of the vials. I've got samples anyway, so it'll be fine.
He's gonna look towards like Marcus and the others if he should I be concerned?
Marcus is nowhere to be seen. Nobody's seen
Okay, well,
him.
it's gonna
That's true.
towards
Yeah, you have
Aegis
not
and
seen him.
Tempest.
Hey,
Sorry, what?
I wouldn't say be concerned about anything. Just, holy hell, Kira. Why the hell did you even need those anyways? Never thought to ask that.
Something about an extra dimensional space?
Exactly, you've got it.
Had the whole conversation.
So,
I know.
Doesn't clear it up though.
my thought is that if I harness the amorphous properties of the ooze, I should be able to use it to replicate, well, an extra dimensional space.
Does that make any sense to me?
You lost me at the
Give me
second
an
word you said.
Give me an Arcana check. I mean, you know that if space is amorphous, you can fit more crap into it, so it kind of tracks.
I guess that makes some sense. Your leaps and bounds beyond what I'm even thinking with it, but
I asked Alpha League weeks ago if they happened to know where I could, well, acquire some, and they're apparently really rare in this time and place. Something about the chemicals from the cars or something, I don't know. But that's why when we heard the call, we had to go for it. I don't know when we were going to get another chance. And she, again, seems more excited than she has the entire time we've been here.
And very earnest.
Well, you seem
well. Oh, go ahead.
very excited. I hate to keep you from your work, I guess.
Nobody's told him yet.
Well, I should get started on it, unless you think we're going to, and she's going to look at Aegis and Tempest, unless you think we're going to be moving first, because then I can hold off for a couple of days.
Where are you moving to?
Thank you.
I don't
The
think Bonkin saw the
realization
message.
hits. Yeah, the realization the moment Bonkin says it, it's
Nope,
like,
totally.
oh, he didn't see the message.
Well, I mean, I guess the Tempest say he didn't see the message.
Yeah.
I mean, here I had me box brick, kinda.
Yeah, I
couldn't
was gonna
tell ya.
install a couple of things, but then we got a little bit I got a little bit distracted trying to go and get the components, and well, Marcus sent you a thing. You should probably look at it.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll check that out.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be. If you're listening to it now, it'll be
What?
like 35 minutes.
Where is Mr. Marcus?
There he goes.
Yeah, he's been
Dude.
disappearing a lot lately, but I
Oh.
think he came back here.
There are clearly Ooze
Gonna
footprints
check
in
my
this fucking room.
my phone.
Give me just everybody. Give me survival check. Yeah. Or investigation. I'll take investigation too. You pick.
I've got Ooze on the brain.
Okay, Tempest.
I've got movement on the brain, apparently.
So Aegis and
Got
Tempest.
Marcus on the brain.
Yeah, you both have Marcus on the brain. Aegis and Tempest, you both see slimy, oozy footprints leading to Marcus's room.
Well, I think that solves that.
Yeah, no one slept with your camera.
He's at least back in his room. Or went there.
Right. Is there anyone anywhere else he'd be going? Is he also moving?
This was basically his idea, really.
Short version, we're all going to be moving. Marcus already found a place for us, and we will be working alongside the Alpha League instead of just for them, so we get a little bit more autonomy
I'm gonna send you a
and
message.
ability to do
gonna
things
send you a
the
message.
way our consciences see fit, and also not be limited by the Alpha League's name in interactions with people like the Frozen Phoenix.
That was the selling point for me too. I was a little bit hesitant as well, but the fact that the Frozen Phoenix wouldn't really want to talk to us if Alpha League was involved kind of made me think that anybody else who wants to try to deal with us would have a problem with the Alpha League as well.
Right,
So
you kind of lost me, but I guess, am I supposed to stay here, or is it
No,
just
we
y'all
all
moving?
are moving, Bonkin, until we can get you back home.
it's a nice 3-floor apartment.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll start packing then. Does Miss Leona know? Because she did kind of give us this place.
Yeah,
Put 'em
she
in.
knows.
Oh, that's good. All right. I guess I'll get me stuff. There's not much of it.
Actually, let me wash my hands off first, but after that, yeah.
Well,
Oh,
someone
when are
should.
we?
Yeah, we're gonna need to talk to Marcus about that. He already got the place, but it's kind of an important question. I'm gonna go swap this into another jar before the one explodes. I'll be right back. And she heads
Yeah, there's
towards
really
the
literally
kitchen.
no warning. Yeah, there's no warning. It just disappears.
Yep, she goes into the kitchen and starts looking for a suitable container, which I'm picturing the first thing she's gonna find is a coffee mug.
Oh, it's gonna be a cookie jar, actually.
That works too.
As she walks by saying it's gonna explode, Bonkin looks with visible concern.
Just make sure you take out the cookies first.
Of course, I don't want crumbs inside our extra-dimensional space.
That'd be
Until
rude.
after it's completed.
That's not what I was concerned about.
All right, so
I really like those cookies.
so Tempest eats a bunch of cookies so that Kira has a new container for the glue. Is there anything else that you guys want to do right now? Anything anybody wants to accomplish before we jump into anything new?
And Bonko's gonna try and figure out how a shower works.
Okay. You mess with it a little bit and you kind of remember when you guys first moved here. Are you going to listen to that message, Bonkin?
Yeah, he'll probably put that on. I think Kira's taught him how to play messages. So
Sure,
he's gonna,
yeah.
put it on, and as it starts just speaking, he's just gonna put it down, listen to it on like max volume, so Kira can probably hear it.
Yeah, she would be able to through the wall. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, so you'll hear the water running, and then you'll also hear the conversation that you guys had earlier in the day. Also, just as a note, it is the 8th of January, 2024, and we've moved into the like mid to late afternoon at this point because you guys are hanging out for a while.
Once Aegis gets done with washing his hands off and everything, because he actually for the most part stayed away from most of those things, he's gonna go ahead and kind of pack and tidy up everything real quick and then go check to see if Marcus has a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean Marcus, he does take pretty long showers, but he doesn't take that long a shower. So yeah, he's in his room. Candace, I will be just taking all of that shit that I found, and I'll be moving it to like a plastic bag, all the ooze covered crap. I'll divvy up the coin into 4 piles, and then I put a message earlier in chat, so everybody who was on that last mission will get that cut of gold. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So there'll just be a knock at the door. He's not going to come on in or anything without.
Okay, yeah, Marcus will physically answer it. He's got his gray sweats on, no shirt, and he's holding a towel and he's drying his hair and he's drying his horns. Oh, Master Aegis, it's something I can do for you.
Actually, yes. Let's just say when it comes to prisoners, because I do want to make sure that we're taking some back. At the end of the day, let me be the one to talk to him first. That's all I ask.
Why don't you come in? I need a fresh towel.
Sure.
This is maybe caught me off guard a little bit. What are you talking about? We're not taking any prisoners back to our apartment.
No, I mean in the future.
Oh.
Should we end up having to take prisoners to go ahead and get information, anything like that? Let me talk to him first.
He pokes his head out of the bathroom door and he says, "Fine by me. I've never talked to anybody. You know who you're going to have to fight for that is Master Tempest. He's the one, I think, who's been going down and interrogating the prisoners we've brought back."
That's fair, and well, to be honest, it might be better that him and I do a bit of teamwork on that.
That is absolutely fine by me. Please, I am not good. You saw the types of conversations I'm good at. The diner, that was my specialty. Prisoners, I have no time or patience for prisoners. That is all you.
Well, and he kind of stops. There's a bit of hesitation in his voice. Let's just say there's some of my abilities. Lady Love brings a lot of light, but she can bring what is necessary when scorned.
He peeks back out and then kind of like half steps into the doorway and leans against the frame. You're not talking about mind control magic, are you?
Simple confessions, nothing more. A command.
In my clan, before I left for the last time, we had a guild of inquisitors who performed confession incantations. That is tricky work, but I encourage it.
I appreciate that.
He kind of takes another half step out and he says, Master A, just quickly, do you happen to... I forgot if it was you or Mistress Kira. Can you detect magical auras on things?
Oh, I mean, I can take a look and see, and like I'd be able to sense it, but I wouldn't be able to actually detect anything like Kira can.
Well, maybe if you could, would you mind just maybe having a preliminary look at some of the shit that we picked up out of those oozes?
No, I can take a look at least.
So on the bed, inside of a plastic bag, you'd expect to find body parts as weird as like awkwardly strewn about the bed as it is. It's not. You find...
Exhibit A, Exhibit B.
Exactly. Now you guys know why he keeps disappearing. No, so there's a pouch of glass marbles. There is a pair of underwear. There is a broken key. There's a couple big handfuls of dead bugs. There's an invitation. It says a smeared invitation to a nightclub. I don't know what it's smeared with, but we were in the fucking subway and fighting oozes. So I've got two guesses. The first one don't count. And we also have... No, that's it.
Yeah, how many Arcana checks, or what kind of checks?
I guess what are you... You could do one for each of those. It would be 1, 2... You could do Arcana checks on each of them, just to kind of see if anything stands out, yeah.
4 or 5?
5.
Okay.
Because there's the glass marbles,
Yeah.
underwear, key, insects, smeared invitation.
And we'll just go down the list for them in order.
Okay.
Well, the glass marbles weren't magic until now, but...
But now, oh my gosh.
Holy shit, what's my ages?
A 6.
I think that one was the underwear.
Yeah, the underwear wasn't magic.
So 1 was a crit, 3 was a crit, and then 5 was going to be a crit miss with the 1, but halfling luck, and it was a 17.
Oh, nice.
So Candace, the pouch of marbles, I'm just going in order of what I had read it as, and that's pouch of glass marbles, that was a 24.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're not actually magic.
Okay, the pair of underwear was the 11.
No.
Okay, weird question. What kind of... I mean, look, it's 2024. We got lots of different types of underwear. Like, what are we looking at here?
It looks like it may have been like a lacy boy short before it got kind of destroyed by ooze.
Okay. I may have a follow-up question in a future time, but I'll leave that alone for now. The broken key was the second 24.
Okay, so the broken key, no, it doesn't really look magical to you. You know that things that are magical typically can't break. The only thing that you could think of, since it's the top part that's broken off, is that it may have been like a goblin key at one point, but maybe it got used.
Okay.
And then so that was that the next 6 was the several dead insects. So I'm assuming it's just dead bugs.
Yeah, those are just dead bugs.
And then the last one was the smeared invitation to a nightclub.
So the smeared invitation, it doesn't like outright stand out to be magical, but you can make out the writing on it if you guys want to know what it says, since you're both looking at it closely right now.
Yeah, just because I'm curious, although I feel like as a player I'm going to regret this.
What do you want me to roll?
No, nothing. I said if you guys want to know what it says, it's still legible. You can still read it, even though it's kind of
I'll
smeared.
open it.
So it says, it's just a piece of black paper, and on it says, "Come as you are, we welcome all races. 12 a.m. to 6 a.m., Fridays and Saturdays." And then it has an address on there.
Okay, hold on. You said that way too fast.
That's why.
Well, can you just copy and paste it?
Yeah, I can do that.
Do you have it, if you have it written down. I'm assuming you do because I know how good you are.
Yeah. Oops.
Bonkin. What the fuck?
I mean, what? From Bonk? All right.
My friends are weird.
Our friends are weird too. Let's meet our friends. yours? Yep. Okay. All right.
All right, so yeah, I'll like kind of look at the invitation, and I'm just like, oh, that's rather odd, but all right. So I suppose if nothing's magical, it's not worth doing anything fun with.
Not that I could see outright, no.
All right, well, I'll bring it all to the table anyways and let anybody look at it if they want to.
That's fair. Might want to go ahead and hold on to this, at least know where the address goes. There's not like a listing for like the name of the thing or anything, is there? It's just the address.
Yeah, that's the weird part. It's just a black sheet of paper with white, very easily like font that's very easy to read, like Calibri or Times New Roman, whatever. But the font is very easy to read, and it just like pokes out at you.
They went ahead and wrote it using Comic Sans.
Yeah.
No.
Vladimir script. I can't read anything on it.
No.
I
Burn
just-
it if it's papyrus.
I'm gonna slip on the headset really quick. I'm just gonna grab it off the bed and put it on, and I'm gonna open up my map, like my GPS, and I'm gonna punch in the address 3743 Deer Cove Drive and just see like how far from us it is.
Okay, yeah, it is on the other side of town. It's on the side of town, so it would be on the west side of town. You guys haven't been that far yet. It's really close to being like right on the outskirts of town. And like,
Does it actually list a business though? Like, does it pull up like or is it just like if I like zoom in, is it just like top down of just like buildings?
it's just like a building. Yeah.
What do we see on Street View?
Yeah, so yeah.
Street View looks like
There's a garbage can with a stick hanging out of it like this.
that's your new friend.
Does it look nailed down?
It appears that it's nailed down. The reason it's giving you the finger is because it's nailed down. Yeah. So the like Street View, it almost looks like it was at one point an old store. But there's definitely a storefront there, but it's a pretty tall building. So.
Okay, that's fine. I just take note of it. I'll just save the address in there and take the headset off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Master Aegis, as far as your request for interrogation, that is definitely not my realm of expertise. So you talk to whomever you need to, whenever you need to. Just don't bring him back to the apartment.
Not a problem.
Should I call it an apartment or should we call it a headquarters?
Kira has an opinion.
Headquarters isn't bad. I mean, with the Flames Embrace, we always called it a base.
A base. Now that's interesting. See, you, Master Aegis, you're a master of hospitality, aren't you?
I am a master of many things. Hospitality is one of them.
Ah, yes. Good. We might need your assistance sprucing the place up. It's not in the best of shape, but I think maybe with a little bit of love, we can make it something special.
We'll have that thing looking pretty, don't worry.
Right. I'm gonna head to the kitchen. Would you like to join me?
Sure, we are getting later in the day here. I could go ahead and get started on some dinner.
That sounds wonderful. I'll grab all of this shit and put it on the table and see if anybody wants it. I just scoop all the plastic bags up and kind of just like hold them out so that I don't drip any of that fucking ooze on me. Or on Aegis. I'm actually more concerned about Aegis. I'll hold it away.
It's a nice,
Yeah.
sturdy plastic bag, thankfully.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, as Marcus is scooping them up, Aegis would just turn around. Pizza logs for everyone.
Yes. I fucking love Pizza Log Fridays.
It's
If
Tuesday.
no one is going to want the pouch of glass marbles, I will end up snagging
love it.
them.
I don't think I said the date.
And
or the
also,
day.
when I do pop by the kitchen, I'm just going to casually cast Mending on that key, so it's a functional key. No broken metal in this house.
I missed the first part of what you said. What did you say?
I said if no one else wants the pouch of glass marbles, then Kira will absolutely snag it next time she's in the kitchen for energy drinks and Doritos.
Okay.
And then 2, when she does stop by the kitchen for that, she is just going to cast Mending on that key because, yeah, no broken metal in this house.
Yeah, so like the jagged part of the metal kind of like heals over, but it doesn't create the other part of the key or anything like that.
Now no one's going to have to worry about tetanus shots. This is very important.
There you go.
Does anyone else want the marbles?
Marcus shakes his head as he hides the cut on the palm of his hands from the key. Nope, they're all yours.
Wonderful. They're a little bit bigger than the ball bearings I usually keep, so.
Yeah.
Also, the cookie jar and one of the vials in the fridge, they're not Jell-O, don't eat them.
As she turns and points towards the fridge, Marcus quickly reaches up and grabs the underwear, pulls it down, and he puts it in his pocket.
What the fuck?
You said don't eat the what in the fridge?
The vial, don't eat anything that even resembles Jell-O for a while.
How about I don't eat it if Master Aegis doesn't serve it to me? I've been doing that since we got here, and I'm doing all right.
Aegis
instantly makes a reminder of don't touch anything that looks like Jell-O.
Don't serve it to Marcus.
No, just don't touch it. That way there's no chance anybody gets served it.
Oh, Lord.
They should last for some time in there. I have one on me at the moment. But before I started, Marcus, when did you want to move our base of operations?
Oh, well, I was going to speak to Master Bonkin about that before we made any official plans, but as far as my timeline, I mean, he reaches into his pants pocket, the other pants pocket, not the one with the underwear, and he pulls out 5 keys, and he sets them down. They're like key cards, and he says, I mean, I have the keys, like, to get in now, if we really wanted to. So, whenever anybody is prepared, I don't carry many belongings, so it won't take me very much to get there. Actually, you said it was the afternoon right now?
Yeah, like getting into the evening.
Okay, so he says, give me one moment. I'm going to flip the visor down, and I'm going to send a text message to the guy doing the job for me right now upstairs, and I'm going to say approximately how long until you think you're finished.
So since he'll say we're just about done. You'll get a text back that says we're just about done.
Okay, so I'll flip the visor up, and then I'll say, yeah, we can go anytime. I had a quick thing that had to be done, and that appears to be wrapping up soon, so...
Well, I'd say we at least wait to go ahead and have food first.
Oh,
yes. I'm packed and ready to go whenever.
Food always first, yes, period.
And we don't have to go all in one trip. I don't want to start and then move and have to try and carry things and then risk breaking something and then having it go disastrously. And
we have a car. We can just put all of your knickknacks and bubbles and alchemical solvents. I don't know what you have in there. I've never been in your room. We can put it all in the trunk of the car. Just make it one trip. Or we can come back. It's not a big deal. We still work with Alpha. Oh shit, Master Bonkin. How long have you been standing there?
You'll see like Bonkin is completely like afroed with all parts of his body as he like dried everything. He discovered the blow dryer.
Pantene Pro V.
No, he can't see. It's just hair. Also, I've just been standing here for like a little bit trying to figure out which way is forward.
Right now you're facing towards the table, kind of.
Right, I'll wait for this to go down. I hope it goes down. If you really need, Kira, I don't mind taking stuff for you. I can carry a lot.
I mean, I can coordinate transportation. It's more of losing track of time and where we actually are as I work through just let me know when.
Right. On a side note, even if you didn't ask, I'd probably have asked to come with all of you anyway. I saw your message? I don't know what you call it.
Video.
It was just a video recording.
Yeah, well.
Just a quick, simple thing.
Right.
Lucy, you're muted, bud.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
I think.
Uh-oh. It's his Wi-Fi. Give it a sec, Lucy. Unless his headset died again.
If you can hear us, you look fine.
Yeah.
No, I mean that seriously. Like, nothing is shifting, nothing is moving in your screen. It's all audio.
Here, while he's trying to figure that out, there you go.
Testing? No.
Shut the fuck up. That is the floofiest of floofies.
Is the
He's
fish
so
in the
cuddly.
background Tempest?
Yeah.
That is,
Look at his face. He's like, whoa.
that is officially chibi bugbear.
Oh my god. Why do they not make children's toys like that? That thing's fucking adorable.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna
Absolutely
crochet one.
adorable.
I haven't.
We heard you. Wait.
displaced-
Yeah, we got you, Luce.
Nope.
Nope. you're
Lost
gone
you again. Nope. We heard you
There
again.
we go. Hello.
Hello?
Yay!
Hey!
I don't know what went wrong, and I still don't. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Bonk and Rich kind of go, I saw your video, Mr. Marcus, and I would like to say I'd come with because I can do something like Miss Kira or Mr. Aegis. But honestly, I think I need you guys more than you need me. I miss me home, and I've been kind of taking out me, as me daughter calls it, dadding on Miss Kira over there. Sorry about that.
So Marcus, who's still not wearing a shirt, points at the spots on his chest where he is still blistered from the acid that had eaten away and then scarred over after it healed. And he says, "No, Master Bonkin, trust me when I say we need you just as much as you need us, because we were in a lot of trouble down there. If it weren't for Master Aegis's healing, if that would have run out, I'd have been in deep shit. Those oozes attempted to consume me from inside my own armor. It was disgusting. I felt like a hermit crab."
Oh, geez, I hope you're all right. It's my thing. I didn't hear the Discord sound. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
I hope you're all right. I don't know. Well, I can't really do anything like Mr. Aegis, but if you need a hug, I guess I'll give you that.
No, I don't think a hug's necessary. My point was just that we're fine, but having you with us regularly is a very, very important piece of our dynamic, I think.
Happy to hear that. Also, I can't really, if you point at something, I can't see.
Yes, you are adorable.
Thank you.
I think you're welcome as well. I'm not sure what to think right now. Kira?
Kira's busy getting her camera to focus properly as she's just taking pictures at the moment. Huh? Oh, yeah, nope. That's a good description.
Oh, what are you talking about? It can't be that bad. Like, Aegis has only been seeing part of the fur sticking out from Bonkin, and that's it. And actually finally leans over. Oh my god, look at the cute little thing.
Oh, Master Bonkin, we need to ensure that you invest in a comb.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
A brush. It's a brush. It's a thin, angry brush.
I
It's angry.
Why is it angry?
Because it hurts like hell when you drag it through your scalp. Brush, very gentle, very even. The blade,
What are you two doing when you...
No, Marcus. Don't get him a comb. Are you kidding me? Look at that. He needs one of the boar hair brushes.
the ones they use to clean off hides before tanning.
The same one that my father uses to go ahead and keep his beard as long as it does.
Oh my goodness. Well, if we can find one, maybe we can get that for you for your birthday. Master Bonkin, when is your birthday?
I don't know. We didn't really celebrate it because we didn't have the money to. So I kind of just lost track.
Huh. Marcus takes a very specific note in his head about that. Just
All right.
Same with Aegis.
Okay.
Kira just looks like, yeah? Why would we know when birthdays are? That's weird. The kind of expression on her face.
Is that easily readable?
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
not hiding it.
She's not hiding it. Yeah. I would say that she just has kind of a blank look on her face too. Like, you know, what? Yeah. Day of birth.
Yeah, a little bit of maybe the side eye at the question, because it's a weird question if birthdays are meaningless to you.
Alright. Well.
Oh, I wanted to ask. Do you need us to like help pay for the building? Because I mean, you spent a lot on it, and we're also gonna be living there.
That's true, but I didn't ask anybody to do this. I did this on my own accord, and I think that with the money that I've been saving and working for since I've been here, it'll be covered for now.
All right. Well, if you need help funding anything, I kept I kept all of me gold, so I can help fund it.
Yeah, things are relatively cheap here. It's not like the capital cities back in our home world. It's like things are suspiciously inexpensive.
The biggest place I saw was Mayor Rouge, New Haven. That's the biggest place I normally go to.
Well, that's also fair.
Even
I mean,
that, though.
Like, let's be honest. I don't know of a single place anywhere that had a building this big. Not back in our time.
No, that's fair. Even some of the tallest towers where wizards would reside that I've seen, nothing in comparison to this. They don't even touch the clouds. Here, they disappear into the clouds.
Right, well, can someone guide me towards the couch, I guess?
Kira's just gonna whistle. And Min's going to, come forward and just... First, it's gonna be Min being Min, so Min's gonna, like, shove her head against, Bunkin's back. So the silent approach and then just the cat shove.
Yeah, it's like staticky too, so his hair like sticks up and sticks to her a little bit.
He somehow gets floofy.
Yeah.
Marcus is gonna say to Kira in Elven as Min starts walking up, "Can you please trim the hair in front of his eyes? He's gonna kill himself. Or he's gonna kill Min."
Yeah, I'm sure I could. Bunkin, do you want a fur cut?
What's that? You mean like cut me fur?
Yes, but in a way that makes it easier for you to see.
I kind of like having fur. Why would you want to cut it?
Not cut it off. I already was told no acid. No, just trimmed so that you can see.
I thought you were cutting it. What does acid have to do?
Absolutely nothing. Why are you mentioning acid?
You said acid.
Well, there's no acid in a fur cut.
Okay.
Do you want to be able to see?
Sure, but I figured it would just go down after a bit. I don't know. This is my first time taking a shower and then that heating round thing.
Yep, okay. Come, just walk forward. Don't turn at all. Just, yep, little bit more. Okay, take my, ow. Okay, that works.
Step out the window, shit.
It's okay, I blocked him with my body.
All right, he's gonna put his hands on and just kind of spin him around very slowly, Master Bonkin. Very slowly.
I'd like to think that your hand just sinks in completely.
Yeah, your hand like disappears into the fur. 'Cause he's so
You hear like
floofy.
the snapping from the static electricity zapping the shit out of him. Oh, this is terrible.
Use conditioner next
Really
time.
is.
Kira
That's the
does get Kira does get a little bit of the like, I wonder if we can harness that. No. Fur cut first.
All right. What are you using to cut his fur?
So we're gonna go and see if we can find just scissors.
Sword.
I was gonna say, we got laser swords.
Yeah,
like,
we
can
have-
do.
I figure one of my tool sets will probably have, if only for cutting threads and stuff, we'll have some small shears, scissors.
Tempest, as you walk into the kitchen, Kira is trying to reach up and appropriately cut the hair in front of Bonkin's eyes because he has turned into a foosball.
She's gonna make sure that Bunkin is seated,
Okay.
and she is going to use water.
Okay. All right. No.
So-
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's about time. That was a much needed thing there.
Yeah, he has so much. I haven't found his eyes yet.
He's like one of those little dogs, the little Pomeranians.
No,
So-
Bunkin, don't move. Don't move.
Keep your head still, Master Bonkin, or she'll cut your eye out.
But it's very itchy. You know, I think something's on my nose.
That's her. That's her wrist. Stop moving.
Okay, Kira, just for the sake of not getting a nat 1, just give me a dex check.
Blade ward on Bonkin.
Okay.
And I'm trying to hold his ass still. I've got him by the back of the head and like my hand on his chest, just like don't you fucking move.
Okay.
Now, very important question. You're not letting us get our 7th level stuff until after we sleep, correct?
Correct.
Damn, because I had a thing that would have helped. Dex save or dex check?
Check.
Spring-loaded scissors.
Woo! I'm
Yeah,
the
you're
best
fine.
at this.
You're fine. You're good at cutting hair. Yeah, so Bonkin, it takes a little bit of time, mostly because you won't stop moving. But you hear like snip, 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 and eventually you're able to see everybody again. It slowly comes into view.
So does Bonkin have like bangs?
Kind of. It would be like yeah, it would kind of be like
Grip
bangs.
those bangs.
The hair, or the fur, I should say, right here, which before was long, but he just kind of, it was matted and stuff, so he'd just move it to the side and it would stay. But now that everything's clean, yeah, he kind of has bangs.
He does a little bit of a Pomeranian haircut on him.
Okay. Poor Bunkin.
Not the full out, like, super cute rounded one, though. That would be hilarious. But
That would be
just
really
enough
cute.
to be able for him to see.
Okay, so now you can see Bunkin. Hooray! And you're clean, which is great. And you're getting pizza logs, so...
And there is fur everywhere in this kitchen now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I'll sweep and clean that out. That is me mesh.
No, that was my mess with your fur. Can you see? Do you feel better?
Yeah, I can see now. Thank you very much.
You're gonna
Miss
need to
Kira.
look in a mirror.
No, maybe he should avoid the mirror for a while. Have dinner first.
Just you, I did a good job.
I'm not afraid of how good of a job you did. I'm afraid of how it looks. Period.
It's alright. I already didn't look great when I didn't have me fur.
It's so round.
It's not that. Okay, it might be a little round.
It's almost a perfect sphere.
The only time I've ever cut fur before was when I was experimenting with men having fur. It did not last long.
I'm sure it can't be worse than my brother's bowl cut.
Your brother
It's-
has a bowl cut?
No, it's not. It's not. It's nothing. It's not bowl cutty. Turn around, Aegis. Take a look. He looks
He
dashing.
looks fine. He looks good.
He looks adorable,
he'll-
Aegis. He's so
He'll
cute.
go ahead and look. It's like, oh, look at him. I gotta admit it's close, but it ain't. Not as bad. Not as bad as my buzz.
Did you hear that, Master Bonkin? You've got one up on his brother. Congratulations.
Thanks, I guess.
That's a good thing.
She mutters in Elven. Fine, next time I guess I'll use the sword.
In Elven, he'll just say, should I use the sword to begin with? Alright, upsy daisy. Now I'll just try to help you to stand up and... Alright, let's get some food in you. Master Aegis, did I hear something about pizza logs? What flavor are we having?
Oh, you did. And Aegis sparing no expense on this. We're just going to go ahead and everybody gets their own log. So take basically a piece of French bread and just slice it in half. And then it's like pizza toppings, pepperoni and sausage. And we're going to go ahead and do one of those for everybody.
And we'll just say that was five charges.
Alrighty. Bam! Spice Weasel.
There it is. Oh, look! Lucy's actually eating pizza.
He's been saving this pizza all fucking night. He's been saving it for Friday night pizza night. Today's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. All right. So, you guys are having amazingly delicious pizza logs. Is there anything else anyone wants to do before your long rest for the night and moving into the next day? No.
I am starting to just figure out phone levels of knowledge with my new tablet. Since
Okay.
I'm not going to start on my Ooze experimentations until we move, probably tomorrow.
Okie dokie.
And Marcus is gonna uncomfortably late get a message from Bonkin that just says "okay" from the video he sent.
Finally.
I'm gonna forward Bonkin's message to everybody else in the group and say he finally figured it out.
Kira immediately, doesn't matter what hour it is. Oh, I'm so proud.
Still no response from Aegis.
And then you guys all
Thumbs
also...
up emoji from Tempest.
You guys get from Bonkin, you'll get a sad face emoji, and then after that, you'll get a SORY. He's still figuring it out.
What do these mean?
All right, so we are going to do a long rest now. So those who leveled, make sure that your level is applied, please.
Do you want me to roll my hit dice?
Yes, please. If you are not taking average, please roll your hit dice.
Was that mission... I'm sorry, go ahead, Bonkin.
I'm just gonna say, I was just gonna clarify, it's my monk hit dice, so it's just a D8, I believe.
Got it, thank you. Hey, Saru.
Candace, my question is, the mission we just completed, because it came through the pager, does that constitute as having completed an Alpha League contract?
It does indeed, yes.
Okay, so what else are the four of us forwarded?
Yep, you knew exactly what I was
I
going to
knew
say.
where you were going, but
Yeah.
Look, I keep tabs on this shit because I like my money.
Yeah, yes.
I like buying fancy things like, new bases of operation.
So each of you receives an additional 20 gold immediately sent to your bank. Well, not Bonkin, though. Because he didn't go. Sorry, Bonkin.
Can I reroll ones, or is
You
it do I
can,
just take
yeah,
a two?
you can reroll a one.
Thank you.
Also, just so that everybody knows, I do allow DM inspirations to be... Hey, there you go. I do allow DM inspirations to be used for hit dice. So if you roll... And Kira, if you have one, I didn't mention that earlier, you can reroll yours, but if you do have a DM inspiration, you can use it for hit dice. Also, my ruling is going to be you can also use them for death saving throws.
I like that ruling. There's a lot of DMs who don't use it. I think that it's genius. I mean, it makes sense. What a better time to pull some extra planner
Exactly.
mote of luck to get through something really important, like not dying in an important moment.
Right, not dying in an important moment, or having the hit points to not die in an important moment. So, yeah, I like that. But when it comes to percentiles, I do like your ruling that you did with Doc when I used my thing. Yeah. So, okay. So, I just saw the chair in Tempest room. So yeah, you
Oh, he's coming
guys.
with.
You get good. You guys. Yeah, that's a big HP increase. You're able to. You kind of enjoy the rest of the evening. You wind down a little bit, knowing that this is probably the last or one of the last nights in the loft here. It's kind of bittersweet. You guys. I'm not sure if you're doing movies or if you're going to just do your own thing, but um, there's no interruptions or anything. You're just kind of left to your own devices for the rest of the evening. Holy moly, Lucy. Then, let's see. So, Tempest, while you are sleeping, you do hear that familiar song. And usually, when you hear it, it lulls you to sleep and kind of stops. But as you're sleeping, you're still hearing it tonight.
Does the necklace ever like react whenever I hear it, or is it just there?
Well, it's there, but are you doing anything to or with the necklace when you hear it?
I mean, if I'm sleeping, then I'm probably not doing anything with it. It's probably just like on me at all times at this point. But I don't know if like it glowed or anything, or if it like vibrated or anything.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. So you would feel, even in your sleep, it honestly, it almost feels like it's wet. Like you can feel like a cold sensation where it's sitting, not like ice, but just like damp almost. When you reach to touch it, it's dry.
Moist even. Sorry.
Yes, I was waiting. I was waiting for it from you. Yeah. So, but when you touch it, like with your hand, and even your shirt and everything, it's dry. But you still feel the sensation of as though your clothes are wet. I still hate it. As you drift off to sleep with this song playing in your mind, I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna work, but you hear.
Missing people. Missing people. Find them.
And it kind of
Missing
just
people?
missing people. And then she said, "Find them." It was definitely a female voice.
I guess Tempest maybe like almost like in his sleep he said, "Who? Where?"
You do get, you don't get a response, but you do get a vision of, you do get a vision of a building. You're not entirely sure where it's located, but you feel like maybe kind of out toward the outskirts of town, to the west, perhaps. And the front of the building looks like an old storefront.
I wasn't with Marcus and Aegis when they were talking about the letter earlier, right?
Correct. I think you're in the shower still. Well, Tempest
Yeah, I was in
aside
the
from
shower.
that.
I was yeah. He was in the shower at that point. Okay, so that would mean I wouldn't be able to exactly equate that to that.
Mm-hmm.
Does the location seem familiar to him at all? Would he have known it from like maps or anything?
You can see that, like from, so it kind of did almost like an eagle eye view and then dropped down to front. You could see from the front view, you can actually see the top of Alpha League headquarters in the background, to like directly behind it. So if you're facing the building, it's directly behind it. You can see it kind of poking up because that's the tallest building. So that would give you a sense that it is on the west side of town.
And do I see the trash can giving me the middle finger now?
You see and it is nailed down.
Eat it.
That's
Unnail
very
that thing
just
down.
for you.
Oh man. So, but that does kind of play over. It doesn't interrupt your sleep. You're still gonna get your rest and everything. But that is the most interaction you've had, other than just the singing, since you got the necklace.
Okay. Yeah, I guess when I wake up in the morning, Tempest will try to, I guess, jot down the details of that dream, of that vision. Just like scribbled notes, maybe like the look of the building, where the perspective was from the city and such, and like in with the intention to bring that to the group in the
Sure.
morning.
And it did play over and over in your head, so it's not too difficult. You
Yeah.
probably have to think about it, like really kind of focus on it, just like if you're trying to remember a dream in the morning. But because you constantly heard it all night long, you're fairly certain you know that you got the details down.
Weird, creepy dreams.
Weird, creepy dreams.
The middle finger, I love it.
Oh no, what are you guys doing?
What do you mean, what are we doing? You know exactly what we're doing. We were left to our devices.
Aw. Okay, so you guys wake up in the morning. There isn't breakfast there, but there hasn't been because once they realized Aegis cooks, they stopped forcing their crappy continental breakfast on you.
And Aegis would already be in there cooking.
And Tempest would be in there earlier than normal, probably.
Yeah, Marcus wakes up at like 3:30, so he's probably drinking coffee.
He wakes up so early.
There's also 2 sets of handcuffs on the table when everybody starts funneling in.
Well, I'll probably be up before dawn via fishing times.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a strange dream. He'll start to say to Marcus, I suppose, and Aegis if he's listening.
It was probably just a nightmare. I know you've only had a few encounters with combat. It is perfectly normal after your first few incidences and the first time you see creatures die in front of you, or that you become wounded, or that you are the one doing the killing, that you have nightmares. Just don't worry. Did you wet your bed?
Well, no, not tonight. But what? No, I don't. No, usually. No,
Master Tempest, you're really making me. You're sowing seeds of doubt deep within my soul right now.
almost never wet the bed.
Okay, I accept that.
Go ahead and tell us what the dream was about.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Yes, it wasn't. Yeah, no, thank you. I do appreciate that. It wasn't. It wasn't one of those dreams tonight. Though I do get those dreams from time to time. Usually it's seeing the people's faces. It's fine. No, this was weird. It was almost more of like I was receiving some kind of message. Like it was a song that I heard from the amulet, and it just kept repeating over and over again, missing people or missing person or something along those lines. And then I saw this place in the city, well, on the outskirts of city. It was to the east, right? West, yeah, the exact opposite direction. It was to the west, outskirts of the city. I could see the Alpha League headquarters from where I was in my perspective, and that's all I got. There was missing people, and that's where I believe I was being led towards in this dream.
How far to the west?
It was the outskirts. Do I know what I could still see Alpha League headquarters? So I mean, it couldn't be that far out west.
One moment. he's gonna pick the headset up from the table, put it on, flip the visor down, and he's gonna open up the address from that fucking invitation. He's gonna zoom in on it, take the headset off, and say, "Here, put this on. Look at this top down, and then drop yourself into like the frontal view. Tell me if that's the place you were thinking of."
That is the same place, right?
Yeah.
3734 Deer Cove Drive. We found this yesterday. Master Aegis, you remember this damn thing we were looking at yesterday afternoon? And I'll throw the invitation on the table.
He'll look over really quick. He's not actually going to come on over to check it, but he's going to look over, and if he does see it, like, oh yeah, I remember that. If he doesn't see it, he'll just be like, yeah, I remember something about it.
What is this? Where'd you find this?
From the Oozes. This was inside of one of them.
Was the Ooze trying to invite people to a party in this at the outskirts of the city?
No. For fuck's sake, Master Tempest. They're mindless creatures. They just run over shit and trash in the street. That's why finding them in dungeons is terrifying. It's usually corpses.
Wasn't one of them wearing clothes? Or was it actually not? Was it actually wearing clothes, or was that just the model?
Yeah, player to DM question: were those gummy bear things wearing any clothes?
They were not wearing. So they weren't wearing cloth clothing, but they were almost shaped to look like they had clothes on. Like they were kind of. It was basically like if you had a mold. A mold of a person, and you put the.
They did the full gummy bear mold, clothes included.
Yep, clothes and all.
Just stamped human figure kind of thing.
Thinking back to them though, does Marcus, has he ever encountered anything like them? Does he have any idea what the hell something that sentient looking but ooze like would be?
You can give me a history check.
Can I also, since 15? I've done some Ooze research lately?
Yeah, that's fine. You can anybody who wants to try.
Are you even here, you metagamer?
Oh shit!
That's actually true. That's actually true. Yeah.
True.
You build your bag.
So
bag lady.
I can't yet.
She's not even. She's just playing with marbles right now.
No.
I'm playing with marbles and an iPad. Of indiscriminate brand.
She's playing marbles on the iPad.
That is the most toddler fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Just kicking your feet,
marbles
eating
on my
veggie
tablet.
straws.
Marcus. So I don't think you would have encountered them personally, but with your back, like where you come from and all of the crap you've encountered, you certainly would have heard of them. Hold on one second, because I don't want to screw up the name. I closed my encounter like a jackass. Jackass. So, yeah, so you would have recognized them as probably being the closest thing to a plasmoid warrior that you could think of. Because you know that those typically would be more shaped as opposed to being amorphous like the other oozes.
Okay. So yeah, Marcus will say, he'll say, yes, so the creatures that, you're right, there were some that looked like they were wearing clothing. Those are, I believe they're called plasmoids. They, if I'm not mistaken, are essentially partially sentient oozes? I'm not very familiar with them. I've never seen one in person, but I've heard stories about them. Anyways,
so they might actually be trying to lure people to this location, or maybe maybe the cube managed to pick it up. It just seems very, it seems connected.
What did you? So you heard this voice? What was it like? Are you familiar with the voice? Did you recognize it?
I haven't heard it before, but I heard the same song from the amulet before I heard the voice. So maybe it's also connected. Maybe it just happened to be, they're just coincidental where just both went off kind of at the same time. But
well, why don't we do this? as soon as we get ourselves moved and situated, we make that our first priority. We'll go to this place and see if we can figure out what your dream and this thing have in common.
Yeah, I mean, it feels a little bit more urgent.
Okay, then we go today.
I would have to agree, but
Easy.
I do have a question, Tempest.
Yeah.
You got any of your instruments on you?
Oh yeah, I mean, like right now.
Or one you can get quickly?
I mean, I can get my. I didn't bring my flute. I usually have it with me, but I didn't bring my flute with me. I can go get
I
that.
feel like that's what Tempest just said.
Let me guess, that song you've probably been hearing every night, haven't you?
Oh yeah, it kind of helps me to sleep. Yeah.
You've got a good mind for music. Think you could play it for me?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've played it for you before, but yeah, I can play it again. Sure. And Tempest will scoot back to his room and bring back his pan flute and start playing the tune.
Marcus is
No.
gonna send a text to Kira that just says, "You might want to come out here. Things are happening." ...
But pan flute.
Yeah. And as he starts playing it, A just looks up at him. I want you to focus on that necklace. I want you to see if there's any reaction to you playing the song back to it.
Marcus puts his headset on, and he is going to turn the recording on the video, and he's just going to watch this.
Okay.
Okay. Tempest will focus, I guess, inward and into his amulet as well, and I guess just try to also envision the woman's face that he saw the other night in his dream.
All right. Give me a performance check.
That's a shit time for nat one. Oh, I have a DM inspiration.
Use it.
And while he's rolling, Kira comes out like
Slightly better.
with a blade, like ready. But then when she hears weird music happening, she just kind of goes and leans against the wall with Min next to her, just listening.
Tempest, roll a d8 for me.
Okay. That splatted on 6. It was definitive.
So I know when those do those sometimes. So as Tempest is playing, he starts to focus on the necklace. For a second, it doesn't seem like anything's going to happen. Then one of the motes that you guys have seen Tempest send to you shows up around Tempest's head and pops like a bubble. And with that, everybody sees her. Where did she go? There she is.
I suppose this is also I should also mention this is my pan flute of illusions, if that helps things along.
There we go. So, I guess I could get rid of the. Yeah, okay. So she pops into everybody's mind, especially with the and actually because you're using the pan flute of illusion, she's kind of like in the air. Not all of her, but just that image of her. But it's like she's made out of water.
So Marcus is going to do everything in his power to put a mental block on anything entering his mind. This is like his biggest fucking fear in the world.
Okay.
So he is going to do everything he can to shut her down.
Sure, and as soon as you try, the picture in your mind is gone, but you can still see the watery, sort of not so detailed image. And the song changes from the pan flute to the voice, except for Marcus.
Nice to see ya.
And just to be clear, she's not like moving or anything. It's just an image. It's like Tempest is showing you what he has seen.
Yeah, kind of
Okay.
just a picture, like kind of basically like kind of floating, just in kind of maybe almost like fading into and out of existence, kind of like all around him.
And again, made of water. So for Marcus, all he sees is the watery version, not so much detail. Everybody else can see the detail in their mind, unless you make it known that it's not welcome, and then immediately gone out of your mind.
Yeah, and at this point, Marcus would have snatched his headset off of his head, and he is backed up in the corner, just kind of whispering, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit," over and over, and like grabbing at his eyes.
If Marcus reacts like that, Kira's also going to do her best to block it out because she trusts his judgment when it comes to mind fuckery things.
Okay, so all you hear is pan flute, and you see the image floating in the air, but it's not, nothing's being forced on you.
I think as Tempest sees Marcus kind of recoiling and Kira also starting to do the same, Tempest will stop. We'll just pull the fluid. Oh, sorry. Was that something you shouldn't be seeing?
Well, that at least got a reaction out of it.
Marcus starts to laugh, and he just kind of like pulls the headset down again, and he's like, "I'm so sorry about that. I have quite an aversion to things entering my mind without my permission, so my apologies."
I was about to say, you're okay, aren't you?
Yes, I'm fine. It spooked me. I realized after I had forced her out that it was more illusory than real, but I'm not accustomed to that, so I apologize.
Sorry, I didn't. I
problem.
kind of forgot I was using my special pan flute for this one, and that's just kind of the voice that that's the image I picture when I hear this, when I hear the song, when I think about the song. So
Oh, you did more than that, Tempest. I heard your pan flute, but I'm pretty sure I heard her too.
Yeah, the singing was
Really?
really nice.
yeah, that's what I hear from the necklace, and I think unfortunately all you guys could hear was the screaming, which is strange.
I
I heard the
hear-
music that time.
I said nothing like what I heard before.
Oh, I didn't hear the screaming until Kira played it out loud.
That's true.
I think Master Aegis is onto something here, though. Master Aegis, that was genius to have Master Tempest do that. I wouldn't have, that thought would never have crossed my mind to play the music back to the item. And Master Tempest, I think if nothing else, you can take away that you elicited a response. That's, if this thing was truly malicious, I think that could have been much more intense.
Right, so we are following this lady to a nightclub?
Well, that's the thing.
That sounded better in my head.
Master Tempest had this vision with this place that sounded familiar to myself and Master Aegis. You can look at it, Mistress Kira right here, you can see it too if you'd like. We found this thing yesterday, and it takes us to 3743 Deer Cove Drive. As you can see, it says, "Come as you are, all races are welcome, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m., Fridays and Saturdays only." This happens to be on the far west side of town, like right near the outskirts. Master Tempest had a dream where this entity, I think, whatever this is, called out to you.
I believe she was trying to guide us to save missing people or find missing people in that building. I believe it seemed, unless this is some kind of big, crazy, clever ruse to get us to also be missing people. I don't think so.
Listen, if our first ever lead that we've collected on our own happens to even give us the opportunity to save people without help from Alpha League or Watchdogs or Frozen Phoenix or anybody, that's pretty damn cool, and I think we should try to follow it and see what it leads to.
I agree. It feels very urgent to see this through.
Master Aegis, can you make us breakfast to go?
Already on it.
Mistress Kira, when we get in the car, do you think you could maybe do some sort of investigatory work and see if there's any local news or information about people missing on that side of town?
Yeah, I should be able to do that. I can actually start on that now. And reaches into her messenger bag and pulls out this tablet,
Mm-hmm.
this giant phone, and starts tapping at it. And as she's looking down, she speaks under her breath, trying to keep it discreet. Says in Elven, "Are you sure you're all right?"
Yeah, he'll very quietly reply and say, I'm fine. I'm not accustomed to things entering my mind without my permission.
I don't think anyone should be accustomed to that. But it's the first time I think I've seen you react to danger here. And she just doesn't even finish the sentence, just continues tapping.
I think as you like don't finish the sentence, this like furry arm will probably like pass by you, and Tempest and Marcus will both feel like a hand on your shoulder. And because I don't think he heard you talking, he'll probably like ask the same question, like, "Oh, are you two all right, Mr. Marcus? You kind of went into a corner, and you sound very, I guess, intense, Mr. Tempest." Please continue your conversation.
No. He stops mid sentence as he goes to respond, and he looks up at you, and he responds to you in Elven, and he goes, "Yes, for fuck's sake, Master Bonkin, I'm fine." Realizes he said it in Elven, and then switches to Common and says, "Yes, Master Bonkin, I'm just fine, thank you."
Good to hear.
I think I'm mostly okay.
Listen, it's going to take me a few minutes to get my armor on, so if you'll all excuse me.
Oh, right, sure. Okay, yeah.
Bunkin, Kira doesn't even look up. She goes, Bunkin, I'm going to, if you're willing, I'm going to need my backpack. Hopefully only a few more days on that till I have that if you would, thank you.
No worries, I don't mind. It's not heavy for me, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's more impressive than you know. And she just kind of still fully focused on this tablet, just takes a seat next to Tempest as Candace, she is Googling the address and the area and putting all of her techie skills to use here.
And Tempest is definitely like leaning over, kind of being like the nosy, like toddler kid when he sees like a screen. Like, what you find? Anything going on over there?
6, 7,
She'll-
8.
Yeah.
She'll angle and continue to show. She's not quite good enough to have two devices going yet. She'll get there. So it's just the tablet right now.
Amazing. And that was perfect timing. You guys will find out what you find out next week. We're going to find somebody to raid. Thank you guys for an amazing session, as always.
That was good.
Thank you.
Roleplay.
That
Just,
was
I think the intention will be, just for DM note, that we will be pushing to go investigate all of our energy on this thing before we go to the new place. Just go get it out of the way now.
Perfect. All right.
And just so I'm understanding, this is the morning of the 9th.
This is
correct?
the morning
January
of
9th.
Wednesday, January 9th.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Since I'm terrible about telling you guys what day it is, and poor Marcus thought that it was... He thought that it was Friday.
I'm gonna go
Pizza
take off
Friday.
right away. This was a fantastic session, but I have hit my wall.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
it was a little lackluster in the last chunk.
You're
Wow,
fine.
it was a lot of fucking fun. I think we all had, that was cool. I don't know where the fuck, I've got some theories that I'm making about this necklace. I hope that I'm right about one and wrong about the other way around, so.
I completely understand
Yeah.
that. I have the same
Thank
thing.
you. I saw the raid.
It's not
Thank you
even
guys.
about me,
Yeah.
I just like,
Sarah, when you have time,
I have an I
I'll
told
throw
you
it on
so
YouTube
queued
as
up,
well.
but also a
But thank
fine,
guys
you
for
were right.
what a great session.
No, I'm
And we'll see you guys
right now leaning
for
towards the I
the,
told you so.
Sunday. We got Frustrated
Okay.
Chill on Tuesday.
Night.
see you guys
Good
later.
night.
We'll see you next week.
Good night,
And
everybody.
Friday we're back in
Yep,
chat.
Yeah,
I'm so
so
glad I
we'll
got
see
to
you
play
guys
this week.
Tuesday.
Being sick sucks, so
Thank
I hope you get better,
so
Cat.
much for hanging out, everybody.
Even though
I'm
she's
glad you're
gone.
feeling better.
Yes.
I have to admit, it was kind of funny with the